TPC and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
What's going on, ToyPic community? Your Toy Daddies are here. What's going on? How's everybody doing? It feels good to be back.
How
are you, Chewy?
No, with you being like, "Oh my God, it's you."
Yeah. Oh, that would have been a good one. Chris threw me off. Oh my God, it's you.
It's Yimbo.
Oh my God, that Chris cracked me up. If you guys haven't seen it, Chris did a little like slot motion of his experience. That's what we're gonna do tonight. Like, I know last week I ended up having to sit out. I was chatting along. It was a pleasure watching you guys just as your friends. Like, it was just like, oh, you guys killing it. I missed Ming Chen. That was awesome. You guys had a great stream last week.
Great moment. And it's polarizing. We didn't mention it to Ming Chen, but the "Oh my God, it's you" is the exact like bizarro version of the Ming Chen experience, where he's like, where if it's on the flip, he's probably like, "Oh my God, hi,
yeah,
how are you doing?" Like the very much like warm, smiley, basically like, "I love SDCC, I love you for being on the street, recognizing me."
Yeah, he's always given off that energy, and if I was on, I would have told him like, "Oh my God, I watched every episode of Comic Book Man."
I shelled up immediately. I was like, "Oh my God, it's Ming Chen."
Yeah.
Freaking Yoko.
I'm hoping
what
now.
A gem. She's like joking around. She's like, "You want me to invite him on?" I'm like, "Yeah." Not realizing she was actually typing.
Yeah, Yoko's awesome. Thank you, Yoko, for that. That was an amazing. And I do hope that this is we'll get him back for the Toy Daddies.
Oh,
get to do it right. You get a big full blown.
I hope so.
But that was so much fun. That was so yeah. But yeah, this is now like we got to hear a ton of different stories. Everybody got to hear my waking up on the couch. I don't know how I got here.
I think it's just funny because the very first thing when you woke up and you were on very first thing I woke up and you were awake because I felt like you were always awake when I was awake.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Hey." And then immediately we locked eyes. It's like, "Yeah, I'm the one that put the blanket on you."
Yeah,
yeah,
I appreciate it.
I knew it.
Well, it's so funny because like in that moment, it was obviously like it was a nice, fun, long evening. We all went to bed late, and we were going to our room. Chris was already bunked out, and I remember I did like, all right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And then I was just like, I'm gonna sit on the couch and look at TikTok. Like, I'm gonna sit and scroll. Like, I never get to do this. I must have fallen asleep within 30, but that was just so funny, that moment of like, oh, there's the Cheneys just looking down at me from above. That just instant wake up and like, where am I? This isn't my house. Too funny. But yeah, so this is our like official. So again, Chris will hopefully be joining us this evening. He's got his Toy Daddy responsibilities.
He's on a boat, guys.
I didn't want to sell him out. Yeah, he's on a boat.
Boats. He's a very nautical person, nautical father.
That's right. Father. So hopefully, yeah, he'll be joining us because we want to do our own little tripod walkthrough, Toy Daddy walkthrough of the weekend. Our Toy Daddy tripod
walkthrough.
Yeah, that's a thing, right? I don't know.
Yeah, you got it. We're good. And that's true. We're back, and we're excited. We're still talking about it. It feels like yesterday. It was last week.
Yeah. Like I said, I was telling you before the stream because I went down. It extended. Like, I already had my father, parent, dad, husband guilt. Like, like that. I was good. My wife was very supportive. Like, oh, go enjoy. This is gonna be great. But I still had that, and I know what you probably did too, Chewy. Like it's just how we are. Like, we're like, all right, we know our
something different this time. But yes, normally I feel that way whenever I do something.
Yeah, just like the support. Like, all right, like you're the best. I'm so happy I have a supportive spouse. But like, I know this is going to be extra for you, so thank you. You're right, like that feeling.
Yes, that exactly. But I used to feel like, oh, I'm doing something bad. Like I should be there. I guilt, but I was able to just cross that bridge and talk to my wife about it, and she's like, "Go have fun."
Like, no, and that's why again the three of us were saying like we love our lives. Like it's again we all what did Chris say? Like we really married up. It's true. We all did really well. So
really married up, and notably, you know, we're admittedly very dependent on our wives.
Yeah, we discovered. Well, I saw that. You guys saw that firsthand with me.
Someone's even more dependent on his wife, where I was Mrs. Yimbo for the week.
Mm-hmm. No, it's true. My wife appreciated so often like your specific like updates in your story that was like helping Yimbo get to the gate. Like that's like but anything like that where she's like, "I
review at TSA being like." Just watching Yimbo bounce from TSA agent to TSA agent, being like, I wish I could help this guy.
Oh, man. Man, it was so funny because you guys were talking about that moment and like, how did he pull that off? And it was just like, I say it to everybody all the time, but like when, again, I try to be nice to everybody. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I screwed this up. I was like, I showed her the countdown, like the United app gives you the live notification updates. So it was like less than an hour to get to board. I'm like, I just want to get home to my kids. I'm sorry. Like I just don't know what I'm doing. I thought I was supposed to be able to go through here and they're saying no. And I don't.
That's true. And you are only on like 2.5 hours of sleep. So
yeah,
your mental endurance is probably very low.
I was just like,
please pity me.
And then she's like, oh, it's okay. She's like, how about you just walk through those dogs and put you in the priority? And I was like, thank you. But I was feeling like I just at that point, I just want to get home. I was like, I can't deal with another like 12 hours to get home. You know, like from getting there, at least I had the anticipation of us all hanging out in the weekend and oh god.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And there and you have a Yimbo tracker going and
yeah. But it's true, man. Woof. I certainly like I've known my wife and I developed like a symbiotic thing going on. But thank you again, Chewy, for stepping into that role.
I have it too. But
no, I know. I did get to say it was not to the same level, so I don't want to pretend. But I did get to say like I got to be a little bit of like Chewy's dad the next night. So yeah. Just a little bit. Oh man, what a trip though. What a trip. By the way, I'm seeing our friends in the chat. We should say hi to who's here because we already have 88. Dude, I'm so sad we didn't get to see Ozzy.
Yeah, I was disappointed.
It was hard. It was a tough weekend.
I get it. And on both sides, like
yeah.
You know, he was near a forest fire, which
oh, that's right. Yeah, oh my god.
And then we were a mess. Like
yes,
we were having a hard time keeping track of time.
Yeah,
because I kept going into Eastern time, Eastern Standard, and it definitely wasn't.
Yeah, and so you guys now see me at like everybody in the house got to see how I like. It's true. Like I used my phone that weekend the same way I am when I'm home, which is basically like lengthy bathroom visits. Like I'm usually not typically like on the couch, like because I want to be asking my kids stuff and blah blah blah. But I found myself doing the same thing where I was very present in like hanging out with everybody in the house, and then I'd like go and check like notifications or post a quick thing as I was in the bathroom. But that also caused like missing out on other meetups and meet and greets and just saying hi to people that like we knew were there. So I have ideas, man. Next year, I think the ToyDaddies we could schedule a few more because Kevin did a great job toying around with the one meetup, but like other little spots. You know what I mean? Yes. I think we can do a ton of TPC spot meetup thing. I don't know. I have ideas. We have a year.
Absolutely. I agree. We can do a TPC meetup, kind of like a checkpoint.
Yeah.
And it would make it easier to hand out stickers and pins and all that.
Exactly.
Although we ended up going home with no, like I didn't have any pins. I don't know if you had any pins.
No. We handed out all of our little sticker packs, all of our little gift, little swag bags. It was so cute. I loved having those. But we got them all. Gave them all wonderful people. And I want to do your idea next year. I forgot about. Well, I didn't even realize the whole pin swapping culture. Like I really think
that was a thing at the con. But yes,
like that's gonna be so much fun. Like especially if just one of us. Like I'll be the pin guy.
Absolutely, 100% you. When you have like 5 lanyards on you, full of ToyDaddy pins. Like
yes,
like a sold out Mr. T.
Yes,
and you're just like, who wants a
get
pin?
A hug, get a pin. That's perfect. Yeah.
And you should get a t-shirt on the back that says like, who wants a Yimbo hug?
I like that. All right. I'll take it. The consent is built into the t-shirt. Right. Hey, look, I don't have to say anything. It's just
consensus is given if you get within 6 inches of me.
There you go. Oh man, and there's Paolo Picasso's in the chat. I wanted to shout Paolo out. I cannot wait because I have all of the prints that he. So again, getting to see Paolo like Chewy, how awesome! That was amazing.
That's really cool. And it happened at least 4 different times that someone came up to us and we didn't recognize the face to the username because different experiences, and it was just so cool to meet him in person.
Yeah,
and as you said, he gave us prints.
Amazing.
Yeah, Paolo Yimbo has all of it because we had no space. He has Machus, and because he packed it.
I have it all. I wanted to make sure they were all as protected as possibly could be. I just scooped them all up. This is we were just figured all the East Coast boys will just sort it out afterwards.
Yes.
But I am so that was just Paolo's amazing, and that was just such a nice little treat. And I've told you, like, I've been slowly collecting prints of friends' artwork. Like, I'm gonna need something from you, Chew. Like getting prints of friends and doing a whole thing. So as this basement gets converted and my streaming area looks different again, I think I want it to be like toy photos. I think that'd be really nice.
You should have a toy photo gallery behind.
Yeah, right. I think that'd be really awesome. So
I love that.
So thank you, Paula.
New idea. Well, no, never mind. I'm gonna keep it to that single idea. I was gonna say get one of those smart TV. Right. Things like the big one, and just have it basically be a slideshow that goes through as you stream.
That would be neat too. That'd be cool.
But way more expensive.
And it's also like a lot of toys to get through. So to organize this basement first. It's okay.
We jumped from the top.
We got to go back up. So there's Josh Brown in the house. Thank you so much, Josh, for always setting up.
Josh Brown, if you want some head sculpts, I know he's continuously working on it. I know there's so many 3D sculptors coming out with new head sculpts that will inevitably be found on Josh Brown Customs website. Use ToyDaddies, all caps, for 20% off, unless that code doesn't work anymore. But go visit his page. He's a great guy.
Yes, yeah, Josh is the man.
You have his collection? Like when he's like, I had one Motu figure, and he takes you through where he keeps his toys.
That I saw. No, I guess maybe I didn't see this thing.
It is gorgeous. Like he has a collection room. Like we have stuff on the he has a proper space, like a toy gentleman.
That's awesome.
He has something.
That's the one thing I would like to do down here. Just figuring out what's a nice display. I want that. I'm missing that aspect of my collecting habits. Like a good display. I just have stuff on shelves.
Me too. Stuff on shelves. If you look down here, it looks like, I don't know, probably a good description of my mind. It's just all over the place. Right.
Oh yeah. I'm lucky I have one Guardians themed shelf. One cohesive theme.
Stop selling them.
Yeah. So Josh Brown, thank you so much for hanging out. And there's Cal the Collector. What's up, Carlos? How you doing, man? And there's
he is on a boat.
He is on a boat. Pablo, again, one of the guys that I have prints of. When I saw his name, I was like, yep, I got one of his. It's awesome. How you doing, Pablo? And there's, speaking of a proper toy room, one that I have yet to visit, but soon I should try to make this happen, is Greg, formerly the Brute Scale, while I still have some time in August. So what's up, Greg? How you doing, man?
He does. He also has a proper room.
Oh yeah. He's his display. I would love to see that in person.
Did we get tacos, burrito tacos?
We did not get burrito, but the place we went to Los Ranchos.
I think I had burrito.
Okay. Yeah, Cal sent me a video of like what it looks like. I did not eat it because I had the street tacos at Los Ranchos. That was the name of it, I think. So good, but yeah, I missed the burrito, man, and it looks so ridiculous. So yeah, we got to find a place. We'll find a place. Who else is in the house?
Pin boards already. Nice.
All right.
Hey, it's a thing.
Yes.
Plan for this next year.
Yes, for sure. And there's Sir Trevor. What's going on? How you doing, man? I don't know if this is confirmed yet, but it was mentioned at the end of Unparalleled stream about this Friday. I said I'm down, Trev. So maybe Trevor and I will be on with Wade this Friday. So I know I'm available. I think you were the missing link. But that'll be great. That'll be great. Yep, smile at us, Yimbo. Make It Move Media's in the house. What's going on, man? How you doing? And then there's a global icon and national treasure, Diggs Figs. How you doing, Ryan?
Global icon. I love it.
And Jason Yang's in the house. It's sous chef. What was it? Chef More or Less.
More or Less. Come on, that's a t-shirt right there. It's Chef Boyardee, but it's
it's so good. It's so good.
Goodness, that's beautiful. And Sir Trevor says he is in.
Perfect. All right. Well, then I'll be talking to you on Friday, Trev. That's amazing.
Additionally, Josh Brown's printers are on the fritz, so any orders goes toward a second printer. Oh, but that's part of the process. Absolutely, go visit his shop.
So right now I'm queuing up. I'm gonna load up some pics. This is just like gonna be the community stuff that I was sharing out to my story throughout last week during my recovery. Was just again the friendships, right? Like, isn't that the biggest thing that we heard from everybody that we ran into? Was the toys are fun, the comic book, the movies, all that stuff is great, but it's like toys getting to see it was the friendships, and I can't help it. That's the best thing to keep talking about for. It
really is,
like the last few years. Yeah,
learned as well from both Jay Shot and specifically Jason, who went in with the most zen approach to a con, is that it's about seeing people and saying hi and having those conversations. It's less about trying to kill yourself over exclusives.
It really, and that's a huge thing that next year I'm going to be taking, like, we got to, to shout out, to name drop, but like Jason's in here, so Work More or Less, and Johnny Bananas, so like Sergeant Bananas, so Johnny, Sergeant Bananas, like the two of those guys, like, we're like, yeah, like we used to do, kind of like as we're standing there with our gigantic bags. They're like, yeah, no, we totally get it. But also, we don't do that now, and this is better in a different way.
Way more relaxed. Their bodies felt more relaxed. It's amazing when you do get those exclusives and you got a rush of adrenaline. You're like, I got it.
Yeah, it was a rush for sure.
Then when you're carrying that bag for 8 hours, and for me, when that bag snaps, you start to regret your decisions, and you're looking at this bag of hundreds of dollars worth of toys and being like, this is how I spent my day.
Oh, man.
From this time around, absolutely not. I love that we got Odious and we got Casey Jones.
Well, you know what? So tonight, like, I'm loading up some memories for us to queue up. I'm going to share this. I'll share that folder with you too. So you have, if you would like to drop some stuff in while we're live. If not, like, obviously, but I thought that could be an interesting thing now that I'm like all fired up. Like, I've been spending time with my toys this week, and I know that even leading up to SDCC with our 100, like, obviously Chris and I, our ToyDaddies 100, we're shattered. It's done. It's destroyed. I don't know what I don't know what it was. It
might have been your first toy. Like, I think you both only had one spot left walking into the con.
It was very close. Like, Chris was at 1. He had 1 left.
At 1. Yeah.
And I had maybe up to 5, but I doubt it. And they were all scooped. So, like, yeah, between everything. But what I was going to say is, like, again, guys, you're hanging out with your Toy Daddies. We've been very much into enjoying what we have. And then, cherry picking what we like that's coming out. But, like, going through our SDCC pickups, like, I feel like I've have like a better verdict on some of these toys now that I've spent more time with them. Mm-hmm. But that could be a fun little thing. Well, at least what I've opened.
Yeah.
If you want to roll through, if you have some stuff near you, what you cracked open lately over your last week, because we did come on with toys. It wasn't as many toys as we probably like. I was expecting. I mean, we probably could have shipped luggage of figures back. Like, there was so much cool stuff, but we were reserved. We were good.
We eventually got to that point when we realized after day 1 we weren't reserved. We wanted to buy more stuff. We just weren't allowed to buy more stuff. Unfortunately, it affected one of us more than the other.
That's true.
His name starts with a Y, and so we could have gone home with more stuff. But I think after the first day, we realized how much stuff we did actually bring back, and you're like, how we bring this home. So,
right. That did help. Honestly, like, yeah, just seeing everything, just that first bag, I'm being like, oh, this is the size of that piece of luggage, my carry-on. All right,
Yeah.
that definitely. But yeah, like what you were talking about, so is like something that you had warned us about. You were doing your best to like, guys, please research this, and we didn't. Like the whole exclusive portal bracelet system. As someone who typically, like, I'm not like I want to go to Disney. I'm just not like a Disney guy. Like we've just been going. So like,
where I am a Disney guy. I
you
go
are
off a battle plan.
right.
I go to war. That's
right.
it.
Right. And yeah, so like my whole fly by the seat of my pants is not the best option at certain places. And SDCC, I'm realizing there's just too much. There's just too much to do.
It was too much, but I'm glad that we got to do all the things that we got to do.
Oh yeah, that's going to be the biggest takeaway. Is like, it doesn't matter what you end up doing to spend your time. Like even Wade last night was saying how like, oh, I wish you got to like hang out with more. Like, you know, I would have loved to get to spend more time with like him. But also, I was very appreciative of the moments I had with him. You know, I also knew that he was going to have a ton of demand on his attention. So it was like, that was great. You know, so like it was those moments throughout. It would have been cool to like also do a detached from a Comic-Con hangout. I don't know. I guess that's why we keep saying Legion's Con is that for us as a community, you know?
Absolutely. I think Legion's Con, exactly what you said. It's more so a hangout for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we hang out at Deep Lake Stable, we go hang out with Trevor, we go hang out with Steph, we go say hi to Art. Like we're not like running around, and we're certainly not queuing up. Well, there's a queue for the Mythic line, but everywhere else is no queue. You just hang and you say hi and you grab your stuff and you move on. Yeah.
So that would be the hangout part. So going back to like 88 was saying like, I'm not saying I'm a Disney guy. Like I would go. I'm just not a Disney World guy.
All about Kung Fu Panda and the Minions. I don't get this guy.
My kids are fine. I cannot wait to take that. Like we just haven't planned a trip, you know? So like I said, for me, it's just experience, not desire. And that whole system at SDCC was very challenging for a newbie. But again, admittedly, I didn't do like the research. So it's not something you could just walk into and think you're going to get stuff, which is what I thought. When I went to Roosevelt and I was going to get that Deadpool, I was like, that was the one that broke me. I'm like, now I just want to buy a shirt. I'm trying to get a toy.
Please, sir, sell me your overpriced shirt. Yes, I would like to buy $70 worth of shirt right now.
Yeah. I just was trying to spend tacos. I was in Yimbo buys everything mode once the exclusives were tripping us up a little bit that first day. But yeah, so it's just something that's like
yes, buy whatever you want here. Buy it. Just buy it.
Yeah. Well, I know. It was just so much cool stuff. Like I still love I would have totally purchased one of those Deadpool vinyl Deadpool on a dumpster fire that Tenio picked up. Like I totally would, but like that first day again, that was another like, what do you mean the line's capped? Wait, what?
or I wanted one of their t-shirts, and I'm like, yeah, we're out of XLs. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you.
But other than that, like when it came to the toys, I feel like, I mean, Mezco Casey Jones was the hardest one. Would you agree that was like the most like from at least all the friends that we talked to, that seemed to be the most desirable one and the one that was like the hardest to get for people?
It was the hardest one to get. I hope that wait list quantity is huge so that people are able to get that Casey.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the one I probably desired the most. But yeah, it took a lot to get.
Well, Chris got me mine, and honestly, like it was so hard, and like whenever I've only done it a couple times, but like whenever I've like shared a picture of him to my story, I feel so bad. It's like guilt because I know there are people that like were really upset that they didn't get this, and it bums me out that because it's like, oh, like I'm not trying to flex. I also like this. I was so lucky Chris was able to nab this for me.
It was luck. It was luck.
Yeah,
and timing. You had to get there early, like.
Yeah.
John, Matt, and myself, we were in line as they were letting people in, not even through the main doors where they make you do that giant leap of death.
Right.
You have to go all the way around the convention center to the back end near RS Alley, and then you dive through.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God.
It was tough. But again, I don't fault like Mezco capped how much they were selling each day so that they had stock, like they did what they could, the other thing that
actually, you know what I think they should have done? I mean, not to tell them what to do, but I think they should have brought more quantity of their other products.
Yeah, I mean, because everything went. Snake Eyes was gone. Spidey was gone. Like whatever they had was gone.
And of the items, like Casey versus Snake Eyes as the main exclusives, I would actually say the people that got Snake Eyes and wanted Snake Eyes, I feel like that was a better value.
From like just what it was and what came with it and everything else.
Yeah, the price was a little cheaper and came with a little bit of different stuff. And I don't know, it was cool. It had the walkie-talkie, had the messenger bag, had like all the cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm happy, Chris. That was one that like same deal. If that was available at that moment, like that first day when we walked up,
I added myself to the wait list for that one on Mezco.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah, because I was just like, oh man, that is a really good figure.
It is
Casey, but I probably should have bought Snake Eyes too.
The Casey's definitely neat. You're right though, from a price point perspective, like for what was packed in. It was, it feels like a lot because of Casey's golf bag, but like it's a lot of pieces individual, but it's when you put them all together, it's still not like a lot to him.
Yeah, like that's it. That's
yeah.
It.
Yeah.
2 extra heads.
I took the jean jacket off. I think I kind of liked the whole.
Yeah, I took the jean jacket off.
And I realized he was so crunched over. I was like, I arched him back earlier today. I was like, wow, that's way more abs. He's got all the plastic meat out.
But the thing that really sold me about the Snake Eyes and the reason why I want it is that how good it looks with the Marvel Legends Wolverine heads. Like it looks stunningly good. Like it doesn't fit like popped in,
right
back, but it looks good, and that's really what I want it for.
That's true. That's true. I mean, again, from a body, like whoever you can, especially other Mezco heads. I know that we were testing things out. Like Casey was a different neck peg. I think it's a smaller one than so. Like I don't know if Casey, but anyway, it's always nice when you get to Kit Bash and adds like, and with Mezco's, like that's a perfect one that could go with. It could be anybody. It could be anybody.
Absolutely.
So perfect guy to get punched in the face by your Mezco, Batman or whatever.
While we're here, and people in the chat, Jason said, it was actually less stressful just having a goal and plan going to the con.
Yeah.
So he did it right, and I loved his exclusive, his lanyard and badge with picture. That's so cool.
Yep, that came out clutch. That was awesome.
I love mine.
Who else do we have in here? Oh, Danny Boy. What's up, Toy Addict? How you doing, brother?
What's up, you handsome man? Go check out Toy Addict 17 and then Worthy Collector every Thursday night at 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Worthy Addiction.
By the way, the next comment from Jason said, it's hard, though, because I want it a lot. There was... that is tough. That will be the one trade-off, is just saying no to stuff. But as more companies put things out, like... available online, like I feel like that was the best route. We did all order a lot of what we wanted beforehand, not everything, but we some like the NECA took care of it. Like I'm still waiting for my NECA Comic-Con figures. But
are you? Oh, Chris has had his for like a week.
Don't give me my toy anxiety right now. I checked
Boom.
No, I did check last week. Then my NECA store and nothing had shipped yet.
Josh Brown's asking, did anyone get the Playmates Turtles exclusives? Didn't see anyone with them, and yet it seems like they are all gone. Those were all gone.
The black and whites, right?
Yeah, they were in the SpongeBob house, right?
Oh, okay.
So that area, I know J Shot was always trying to get to. And that line was capped, and it was crazy. I mean, SpongeBob is awesome. So I'm happy for everyone that got in, but that line may have been the biggest line I saw for any of the stuff. Next to maybe Patrick Ballesteros' line in Artist Alley. His was huge too.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure, but no, did not get those exclusives.
No, we have fantastic. What's going on, buddy?
And Messy's in the house. What's going on, Messy? How you doing, man?
Any questions? Feel free.
And Finn Cobb, happy Wednesday, brother. How you doing, man?
You're never late with the
exactly.
ToyDaddies.
Yeah.
Go on. We're just, it's like a radio station. Just pop in when you need to.
Oh man, now Josh Brown is telling me, giving me anxiety. Shoot.
I had my neck. Yeah, I mean, Chris has had his for. I think it arrived when we were at the con.
Not cool.
Not cool. Yimbo.
I'm gonna figure it out. Keep saying hi to our friends in the chat.
And we got Kevin touring around here saying hello there.
What's up, Kev? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? I cannot wait until next year when we do Content House 2, the sequel.
I know. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good.
So fun.
See, it just says orders confirmed.
Oh, you should buy from the con. I'm just
what the heck? But why?
It will arrive. They'll arrive. Maybe.
Is that?
I'm fairly certain.
All right. That's
ebbs
fine.
and flows. Hey,
That's
how about
fine.
you pick up? You have a figure on your desk from the con that you want to talk about.
All right. So yeah. So I think we said our piece about Casey. I was happy. I finally the last 2 days. Again, to the chagrin of my wife, because until I get this basement situation, I can't really use this for photography, which was my goal of the dual purpose. So she let me set up some stuff on the coffee table. So I had it up for yesterday and today, but it was my Toy Blocks Dio, my Lone Wolf, and 78. Yeah,
seen it. Yimbo, while not feeling well last week, set up all his figures and the city block from Toy Blocks on the most uncomfortable looking table we've ever seen. I swear children's tables are more durable than what he was using.
There's a $10, it's like a $10 or $15 like Walmart black folding table.
It wasn't even that. It was like the one that you find on clearance because someone bent the legs.
The funniest thing was like I was just like, what? It's a table. Like who cares? And I'm like, literally my wife when she walked into there because like I was quarantined all week, so she walked in at one point and she's like, toys in our room, and I'm like, I can't go anywhere. I'm so bored. I just need something. I'm not even doing anything. I just want this here so I can just stand figures up next to me. Like it was. Oh my god! But yes, that table. But the funny thing, like I said, that's a cheap table. And when Machu was like, "Dude, that's a lot of value on a really cheap table," like when I looked at the toys, I'm like, "Oh crap!" It was like odious Moffix figure Judge Dredd was like this. I'm like, oh no, he's right. This is a bad idea.
It looked like, you know what, Josh Brown, it didn't look like that table looked like it matched his old office chair. Like it came in a combo for $10 together. That's
not accurate, but from a look, I will back you up on the looks. They do look like a package deal.
Not thicker than the diorama floor that he had on top of the table.
But yeah, I was smart about it. I once you guys pointed that out, I was like, oh, this is a bad idea. But yeah, so I did. It was really fun though. I finally got to shoot Casey, and then I was like, all right, I did simple stuff, simple portraits. I got my little, Ulanzi smoke machine going. So we'll talk about the next. This is, I think, for the two of us, this was easily my most hyped, and we've spent a lot of time talking about Odious. So, guys, this is like going into the con. I was the most hyped for it, and again, it was a combination of the character itself. Like literally, I think Odious as a character is so cool. The backstory is awesome. If you don't know it, definitely stop by an Unparalleled stream because it's great. And then the fact that again, it's one of us, it's one of our community members doing a thing. It's inspirational. It's awesome. And I was so pleasantly surprised. Like I was so happy. Like not surprised. I was just so happy that this figure came out as cool as he is.
I am very proud of him.
Yeah, like
he was able to go from idea to Kickstarter to in hand in what, like, I mean, from Kickstarter to in hand, it was a year.
Yeah, it was less than a year. Yeah,
like I don't understand how this is possible. Like I just don't know.
He had a great team. He had a great team. It was, it's one figure. I know, like, that was a big thing too that people, like, have mentioned in our conversations with Toyman. Like, he was focusing on the one for this, and it's just great because now this unlocks all of his other world building, all of his other Odious characters, the other versions of Odious. So it's just and shout out to Kevin Garcia for the sculpt work. Again, 5 really amazing head sculpts that give so much personality. So Odious, man, I said it on my come home from SDC stream. It is a Marvel Legends feeling toy with Mafex articulation. Would you agree with that? Like, plastic wise, from a feel, like, I feel like it's way more rugged than like a typical Mafex. Yeah.
The Rebel 10 jumpsuit does not hinder articulation. As you can see, I have them pretty posed up, and like, there's no stopping them.
That's so neat. If there was a Flipboard at Comic-Con, I would have bought a Flipboard too.
Hell yeah!
You got right. Like, oh man, it's so proud of our people in the community for doing things.
I can't
wait
to
nice.
photograph Flipboard. I love Mega J. He's such a kind guy, and we got to meet him, and it was just so random when we saw him outside Mezco, and he was just like there. I was like, oh my God, it's you!
Well, I didn't get to see Mega J. I was just part of the Mad Hatter meetup.
Yeah, that's right. But that's okay. Mad Hatter. That was really cool.
That was awesome. That was great. Yeah. So Odious is awesome. Looking forward to Flipboard. What was my other interesting one? Was it? I think I was solo. Was I the only person that was at Comic-Con, like, from our crew that bought this? I think Henrock ended up getting it and Man Beast Boy after the fact, but this was no one else got it, right? This was the.
Yeah, I think you're the only one of our crew that bought Dreads.
Yeah.
I also think it was hard to. If it wasn't for The Amazing, I don't think we would have known.
I would have. Nope, because I knew he was there. I knew he was he was the exclusive, the Cursed Dread or Cursed Earth or whatever they call him. It's just the shawl, by the way. And remember, I was worried about the shoulder pads. They are just on a peg. So they just popped the head off. That shawl came right off. And now that's a sick shawl. That's like I keep calling it a shawl. Cloak? Cape?
No, you got a shawl.
A shawl. It's like a shawl.
The way the judge keeps warm, he has an organic shawl, Egyptian cotton.
300 thread count. Now, the thing I'll tell everybody out there, because I am going to start going into like reels and YouTube short crank out mode, so you're going to hear some of this again, but this suit, the biggest thing is I'm worried about longevity. As it is, no, look, it actually is surprisingly stretchy and bendy.
Except for the right leg.
Oh, no, the right leg, he'll do it too. I've worked him up. Yeah, like now that I've spent.
He had like karate kick action.
He hit the flip. Yeah, he still has that. This is how tight it is. Wait up. See, there you go. You just have to work it. But early on, the suit was so stiff that it literally was like that kicking action.
And if you go the other way, it's like, oh, this Judge Dredd has soccer, kickball action. Perfect.
But yeah, other than that, like he's a little bit smaller than a Mezco. So Haya, like I thought when I started seeing all these pictures of what Haya's doing in 112, I was like, wow, that's really soft. Honestly, goods.
Judge Dredd didn't speak to me, but they have 2 Star Trek figures coming out.
Ooh.
Those might end up in my cart.
Okay. All right.
I do like Star Trek, and for 1/12 scale, soft goods, articulated accessories, there's nothing out there for Star Trek. So that's interesting. I'm glad they got that license. Yeah.
So I'm excited. Like now I know, like our buddy Roma Toys. I know Missy Yawa figures. Like at least 2 guys that I know that got the Haya, like Stallone Rambo figures, and that were really into them. So I'm wondering now, like if that's again that same scale, like if it's just a smidge shorter. So it's kind of like an SHF to a Legends. It's that kind of
112.
Yeah. So as he goes perfectly with SHF figures, slightly smaller than a Mezco or a Marvel Legends. So, but again, force perspective, all that type of stuff. So he's cool. He's definitely neat. And what was very interesting too is The boots are all rubber. Remember how like you were playing with that? It was like, it's a rubber boot, but there's still mobility in the ankle.
Yeah.
It's just it's a weird but cool feeling.
It looks like this shouldn't work well. But
yeah. But then it does. And the feet are squishy because it is just like it's a peg in there. And this is all just a squishy boot. So it's very fascinating. But it's an interesting toy. And like I said, if you're a fan of the character, and for the price point, like I feel like you're getting the value. But again, it's just a matter of understanding like he's gonna just be a smidge shorter, which is the bummer. But
you could play with that though.
Exactly.
Josh Brown says he has all the flipboards coming. I do wish there was a bit less variation on that. Less variations on the Kickstarter. The all in for sickos like me, that one got all got pricey. That's true. I mean, I got the basic, like the classic looking flipboard, the first one that they showed off, but they went in some variants and they all looked interesting. I stuck with the one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you could have gotten in pretty hard. And then also in the chat, we got Toy Mirth. What's going on, sir?
Toy Mirth! What's up, Anthony?
Toy Mirth, one of the moderators for TPC Discords. Go check that out. Continue the conversation there. Also a host of Figuratively Speaking. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if they announced their next show. I'm pretty sure it's once a month. Mm-hmm. But what's going on, Toy Mirth?
And KJ Smith's in the house too. What's up, KJ? Smith, how you doing, man?
What's going on? Also a host of Highly Posable. Catch them on Friday evenings.
All right.
Also, Pablo's part of that too. we already said hi to him, but he does a lot of things.
Pablo's everywhere. Yeah. Person. All right. So what's a figure that you ended up grabbing? Because I have a couple. I also have some post. I don't even know what I have over here. Anyway, what do you have?
This is my very first Dragon Ball figure, to the point where I've never seen an episode of Dragon Ball, but we were waiting in line at Tamashi, and it's one of those things where everyone else was getting something, and I kind of wanted something.
Yeah.
I didn't want to spend the money for the exclusive because I'm not a true Dragon Ball Z fan.
Right.
But this was $35 and it looked really cool, so I got him. And then I went over to get some Ultraman stuff, which my son is really getting into because of that movie, Ultraman Rising,
which I still have to check out. But yeah, that's awesome. But that was a really interesting thing because I thought we did a good job there. Whereas, as you know, like I'm also not the biggest Dragon Ball guy. I have a Goku and a Vegeta. Like that's all I have. Just I know those guys. I've played the game a little bit. Like I've watched a couple episodes. I know they're cool. But this figure, like, yeah, the $100 on the Cloud, I was like, the Cloud looks awesome. I know what will happen. Like, I knew it was just going to sit in a box, This guy, though,
I'm blown away
what a perfect, yeah.
Like, chibi martial artist for me. I know he has a lore, but I don't know it.
Dude, so the tail, I'm not crazy about the tail. I don't know if that's a myth. I don't know. I don't know the lore. So without putting the tail, like I still will use the tail in a photo, but man, he could move. He's just,
and he has, funny enough, he has that like Spider-Man like butt articulation.
Yeah, that's right. The thong
for him to get like into like awesome or like high kicks.
Yeah,
like look at this.
And then again, it's the face sculpts on like the face plates are ridiculous, and I know a couple of them have the side eye, but I don't even care because
I think I saw in 5K they have heads that we could more heads to put on this one. I might get them.
I wouldn't be upset about that because again, just I love fun little toys. Although I just popped this thing up, but this is like SHF, so that just should pop back in.
I almost wonder if I even need it. I could probably get away with just leaving the butt corners out.
Oh, what, the corners of the thong?
Yeah.
Yeah, because mine just popped on the side there. Boop. It's gappy. That's the only problem. It's a little gappy there.
But surprise figure that I love.
Yeah.
This is a desk mate.
Dude, so excited. I was happy you joined me on that journey because that was definitely, you saw full well that was me going like, I just want to join the fun. I want the dopamine. I want to buy the thing.
Yeah. And it was probably the cheapest figure at Tamashi.
That's like true. $35. We did do a good job on not breaking the bank for our fix at that moment.
What is going on, fellow boomer? 78 points of articulation. What's going on? And he is giving some tea. KJ's thong is gappy.
That's too much.
Hashtag.
Oh man, this is gonna drive me nuts. What did I do? What did I pop this off? How did I do this? Man, isn't that so frustrating? I hate when that thing. Oh wait, I can do it. Never mind.
You got this. I believe in you.
All right, it's easy. I'm just being a baby.
Baby Yimbo.
Yeah.
All right. What else you got on your table?
All right. Well, so then I still have to open up Violent Ken and Chun-Li. Those are those are my final two.
Box? Oh yeah, because of the duffel trick. Got it.
Right. Which, again, I probably could have just bought them online and had them shipped like I did last year. But
$10 to ship it, and it's like, you're already there.
Oh, I know. That was for sure just like a victory moment, like being back in the con that last day for us, and it's just like, oh, there's no line. Oh, this is good. This is how it's supposed to be.
How magical was that? We closed it out on Saturday. I love that moment.
That was so great. So yeah, Jada had no line. I made a big like joke about it, like being obnoxious.
Every year that we go to do be there on the last 20 minutes and just walk the floor.
Yeah.
He's off a boat, or he's on a boat right now. This is the room inside the boat that Toy.Father likes to hang out on.
Yes,
when we say boat, we mean yacht. Yacht father.
Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if my mic works or anything.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Perfect. How you guys doing?
Good.
Just recap. I miss you, Chris. I miss my boys. I miss everybody.
I miss you guys. I definitely do. I think I've talked to Chewy like at least like 5 times since our trip, like on the phone.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yimbo hasn't answered the FaceTimes. I don't think
I was so sick.
Like I spent 5 days with you.
Those are the best times to FaceTime when you're sick.
Yeah. It's better than talking to that wall.
Or that space where you put the dio.
We already talked about it.
Oh, wait, I can't believe Chewy. Oh my god, it's you. Oh my god,
it's you.
Yeah, you guys.
How was that not our first reaction?
We missed an opportunity there.
We missed at the beginning of the show too. We gotta work on this. For those that missed it, he has a stop motion up there right now on this page. And I made that comment. It's like, I think Yimbo and I need to provide some voiceover for the at the end. Oh my god, it's you.
Oh my god, it's you.
I recorded like 5 minutes worth of different interpretations of "Oh my god, it's you." I was just like, it's so stupid.
It's really stupid.
5 minutes doing different takes on this one phrase.
I laughed so hard just like with the silence in between of the first time it's said to when you guys say it.
Yeah.
I mean, did you guys go over the story at all?
Oh, we didn't. No, we haven't touched the Amy Jo yet. So
Joe story.
Well,
the tale of Amy Jo.
I don't want to like at least like I don't know what you guys have talked about yet, but in terms of San Diego Comic-Con, that was like a fantastic trip that I loved so much. I felt like our friendship leveled up. I felt like we spent an entire like 3 or 4 days together and never got sick of each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think a true test of our Toy Daddy relationship was that one day on Thursday in Comic-Con where we just hung out. Like we literally like did not leave each other's side and went to wherever I wanted to go, No.Chewing wanted to go, like Yimbo wanted to go, wherever you guys wanted to go, we were like, all right, we're gonna stick with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was awesome. And it just like it was just a lot of fun. And I thought just the trip was just outstanding. And I mean, yes, we bought a lot of toys, we talked a lot of toys, but there were a lot more conversations that we had beyond the toys, right?
Mm-hmm. I know. Machu's looking forward to his next Cheney 3 a.m. conversation, which I will not be a part of because I won't be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man,
that was fun. I think one of the pieces that there was one night where Yimbo and I got into some conversations, and I'm like, in retrospect, I'm like, how did we get to this conversation? I won't divulge where we got there afterwards, but I'm just like, how did we get there?
If it's the night you're talking about, I know exactly how you guys got there. as a very sober spectator, being like, slowly twisting my head.
That wasn't the look you were giving. It was less smiling.
The disapproval.
You were in the back
just looking at you guys, I'm like, well, part of me was just like, I should get them some water.
We were fine.
Dad mode. It's dad mode.
Yeah.
I knew. When Yimbo was getting out of control for me was when he started taking my Reveltech and started spinning the arm around really quickly.
Oh, no,
I was like, oh no. Me and Macho was just whoa.
Yeah, that was like, oh no.
Like, how sturdy this one is. He's like cranking it.
That was a bad idea. It was fine, everybody. It was fine. The joke was okay.
He's right here. He's alive and well. Just hanging out.
It looks awesome.
I'm happy you got that one too. That was a fun. See, that was like one of your little figure grails that just so happened to come together as we were walking around.
Yeah, it was just there, and yeah, I'm happy with them.
That was when we got to see.
Almost turned into a big regret.
What?
Reveltech Wolverine, because you weren't feeling it at first.
I wasn't feeling it at first, but I think I just needed time to play with it.
Yeah.
And who did we meet? I forget.
So that was at Rick. That was Rick Lopez, Doom Dazed. So again, ToyPic community member. And yeah, he's a comic book artist. So we were chatting him up, and it was one of his buddies who I can't remember. I can picture his username and his awesome.
You're right,
but I can't.
But he was, and the reason why we went to that booth was because I wanted to pick up Trini Toyographer.
Yeah, Trini.
She's a co-author on a comic book exclusive that he was selling, and we just happened to fall upon it. I remember that.
That was cool.
That's really cool because when you said you need to pick up a book, I thought you were picking up for her, and that was it. Like, oh, she just wanted this comic book that is exclusive to this. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, let's go grab it. Yeah, and I don't think you told me about that. She's a co-author until the stream last week.
Really?
Did she get a copy? Did you send that out yet, Chris?
I haven't sent that out yet. I need to do that. I feel I'm a little bit more stressed sending out a comic book because I don't want it to get bent, so I have to figure out what my options are.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Like I got some. Yeah, I'm sure there's. I just have to go to the post office to like sit down and figure out what that is. So.
Cardboard, padded envelope.
We'll wrap up box. Seal. God.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just got that Agnes Garboska Kickstarter, and she wrapped it up in like a nice like book thing. I wonder if they have those there.
We didn't even talk about Agnes Garboska, but how cool was it to meet her in person?
Oh my God,
that was incredible.
So good.
She could be the nicest person.
Yeah, and I got to act. So much fun.
Yeah, and she wanted to like do something funny, or like she does all these cons throughout the entire year, not just San Diego. And she's been doing this for like 12 to 15 years or however long she's been this career. Mm-hmm. And she looks like she's still having a blast. And I appreciate the people that look like they're still loving it.
I mean, it was just the fact that she was busy every single time we walked by.
Every second.
Yes.
And then that's a testament to her, and just like the fact that people want to see her, and then her doing her thing, and then the artwork is so awesome and adorable. And
I remember when we just got onto the floor, and we were heading toward Mezco on that Friday, and I was walking very quickly throughout everything, and I walked past Agnes, and she had like people around her table already, and it was 9:30. I was like, wow. Yeah, she's gonna be busy today.
yeah, but good for her. That was, but it was sweetheart. It was so nice getting to meet everybody, just about everybody. that we've had on here, so that everybody like that was our goal, was like to if we knew a former like somebody who's hung out with us, we wanted to go say hi and get that in person to person.
Like Zach, we met him in person.
Yeah, we love Zach. Cool. Oh, that's right, because you guys haven't met. That was your first time meeting Zach in person.
You met him in person before?
I met him at Comic-Con. That's why I was like, oh wait, New York Comic-Con.
Oh, New York.
I was like, you guys are buddies. Right. You go out for lunch. You just
I felt like just going back to Agnes. Like,
oh yeah.
It was the end of the day, and we were like, we need to go back because she had a line. She said, come back later in the afternoon, just to say hello. It was the very last part of like the con, and we were all so tired. We were probably smelly. We've been lifting bags up. Like my like deltoids were just like
people in the chat. Toy.Father had 2 bags, two giant bags in each one arm.
It really they were killing me. And then we got there, and it was like the perfect time to just have fun and end the con like with Agnes, and just she filmed some reels with Yimbo, and she just welcomed us, and it was just so much fun.
By she filmed it, we really are overshadowing.
I filmed it.
Toy.Father in his directorial debut.
That's
actually right. She directed me, and I just said, okay. I was just all
right. So Toy.Father, the DP.
And I was trying to not smash her table or shatter her into 1,000 pieces with that bag.
Yeah, all I was doing, I was making sure no one walked in front of the shot.
Yeah.
Back up.
Oh, but that was great. I wanted to say the only person that I know that had it was just again in the craziness of the weekend, but Harry Moore, one of our he was there, and he had reached out, and I was hoping to get to see, but again, just based on what we had ticket wise for the con itself, he ended up doing he was like, oh, I'm gonna be doing the Ghostbuster panel on Sunday, so we weren't there, we flew home. But he was the one guy that that would have been cool to say hi to Harry in person.
Would you guys have wanted to stay for Sunday in retrospect now, or no? Was Saturday good as either the fly out or final night?
I think the hard thing is just for us, again, it's just the time away from our families during the summertime, and because I mean, of course, if I could have 7 days with you guys there, hell yeah. We do we have extra bonus time of decompression while we hang, that would be amazing.
That would.
So yeah, if you're gonna tell me that, ideally, that would be awesome. Realistically, I understand there might be some hangups.
That's a good pause for you to say hello to someone.
Jukebox Hero. Sunday night, James from Brutal Realm finished with stars in his eyes.
Great live on Sunday, by the way.
I was hoping to have a couple little Toy Daddies on, but I get it. It was a tough.
I was sitting in the dark watching you on my
That's
phone,
right, you had no power.
Being like, I wish I charged any of my power banks. I wonder when my phone's gonna die watching Yimbo in the dark.
I just had a few things pop up, Yimbo.
Oh, Chris, no. It was a fun conversation. Again, just like you guys know, that's always an extension of what we do here. So Brutal Realm, just a shout out. They were on tonight with Between Two Sentinels with our boys Jay Shot and Machu.
So they might still be going. Go catch their replay. You don't want to start halfway through.
Yeah,
we're close to the end. Stay here.
But those Brutal Realm figures look really, really good.
Initially from the pictures, I wasn't completely sold, but when they were talking about the articulation improvement and what they added since then, I was like, all right, that shoulder articulation really got me. I was like, that's cool. It
is very, again, going back to, because this is the same factory as I figured out through talking with them that Odious came out of. So again, doesn't mean it's still different files and different whatever, but just from a fact that I know that they can do it, and it looks like that's that shoulder similar style, where that up and down, right? Wasn't that who was kind of showing that off? Mm-hmm. But it looks great, and the fact that means you're going to be getting all sorts of double-handed battle axes and swords, and I got to buy that me. I got to get
Yimbarian.
Yeah, for the Barbarian, and then I'm probably gonna back. I was trying to think if they can unlock Khan. I want Khan because I want to have the Machu, the Machu Yimbo battle. He called that one. I'm like, all right, then I get the European Barbarian. Oh man, but yeah, they look fun. They look fun. So anyway, between two Sentinels, we have another friend in the show right here, hanging out with us right now. RG, what's going on, buddy boy? How you doing, Art? He was having a fun live. I was checking out on Monday night, unboxing. He actually cracked open this set when I was watching him, which is a post-con. Like, again, coming home with toys and then arriving to like 6 boxes of toys.
You know what's scary for me though?
It was a weekend.
I came home with a pile of boxes, but also in the back of my head is like, Chris also has a pile of toys for me. Big Bad has a pile of loot for me. Genki has like 6 figures for me. Like, I'm in a bad spot when these all arrive in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, Chris, how was your arrival pile?
It was okay. It wasn't bad. I had like 3 boxes. I'm trying to think. 1 from 5K, 2 from Hobby Yankee.
And we had a Toy Blocks.
The big one was Toy Blocks. Toy Blocks was, yeah. And I had ×2 of what Yimbo does.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I got the double. So that box was huge.
I think double is the way to go.
Yeah.
If you could afford it. Double's the way.
I can't wait to show it off when I'm in my room next week. Because what also came like a few days later was my second Toy Blocks order. My third Toy Blocks order hasn't come yet, but my second one is the water tower. Third one is the Sentinel head.
Ooh, nice.
Got the Sentinel head.
That lights up and everything.
Yeah, there's one left.
And then maybe there will be a 4th one, but I'm still undecided.
Is it a Doom Throne? I'm thinking about Doom Throne.
No, the Sentinel Throne.
Ooh, the Magneto one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
one blows everything out of the water. Like,
that's cool. You should do it.
But the scale and scope at Yimbo, of like just that first tier, like I got the double, which encompasses the entire roof of the building,
right.
But it's so big that I have to stack them on top of each other for one big building because I don't have a table or a shelf that's big enough that can hold it.
But that's good height from a height wise though. That's gonna be really clutch for you. You're gonna like having that.
It's awesome. Yeah, it looks awesome. So it's on top of a bookshelf that's stacked twice, and not only that, I have the water tower, which is equal in height to the stacked Toy Blocks store or the buildings, and it looks cool together.
I know. Hey, he even get like, not that I have any interest in. I was gonna say the Fantastic Four. Like I do, I like the Fantastic, but like not in terms of like going to that level. But the Fantastic car looks great, and then the Turtle variant looks awesome too. Like he just, it's a good account for toy photographers. So
honestly,
hold on. What's up, Adam? Highly articulated. He's saying, "Oh my god!"
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, what are you grilling? That's awesome. That sounds great.
Grilling. Oh wait, you're in Cali. Okay, that's fine.
That sounds delicious.
But yeah, what are you grilling?
Still late to grill.
We're marinades.
7:10.
So, Chris, we were talking because again, we've that Toy Blocks thing. I can't wait for you what you do with it. But we were talking about like favorite pickups that we had from Comic-Con.
Favorite
so what was like we talked about Casey and what was like what was your like, I don't know, what were a couple of your favorite pickups, or what have you been finding yourself playing with the last week?
I mean, honestly, yes, the toys are great, but both of you know I loved going through Artist Alley.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my god,
That is.
I forgot.
Yeah.
The
Guys,
smile on your face.
the
meeting
toys.
these artists.
If you wanted to see Toy.Father, like his name shouldn't even like there was no toy in him at all. Like when he hit Artist Alley, he was the comic father, and he just wanted
100% print daddy.
Print daddy. Yeah, he was a print daddy.
I bought a portfolio, everyone. Like, and I didn't fill it, but No Chewing. I have some of your prints.
Yeah,
and we saw Christopher Uminga, who I'm like such a big fan of, who I need to reach out to. We met David Finch, who is awesome, who's an amazing artist. I want to say Jimmy Chung. I think it's Jimmy Chung.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's Chung. Jay Lee. We met so many amazing.
I met Andy Park.
You met Andy Park. Freaking amazing. Really cool. And not only that, there were other artists there that just weren't there at the like, not even artists, but like authors. Like Scott Snyder was there, but we just missed that time.
Right.
Jason Aaron was there. There's so many amazing
Jason Aaron
people.
would have been a cool one to get a signature.
Would have been really cool, yeah. But even Scott Snyder, I've met him before. Like, he is such a cool person to talk to. But just, I loved going around and getting those prints. I still I still look through the prints every day just to be like, oh, that's such a cool print. Oh, that's such a cool print.
I hope everyone else is seeing the lighting up of Chris during this whole
so, like, amazing artistry and like really cool exclusive. Chris Uminga had a really cool Comic Book Con exclusive that No.Chewing said, like, why don't you get the exclusive? I'm like, oh, jeez, this exclusive. I didn't see that.
Yeah,
but even
we get the best one on the table.
Doomday's amazing artist, and I got 2 of like Spider-Man sketches, like a Spider-Man
those are
Limited
cool.
and a Spider-Man one, a regular Spider-Man one, like cards that he did. Those are really cool. That was the best part, like, for me. And I think Artist Alley was just so much fun. And it's like, I've done Artist Alley and Boston Comic Con, and I've met a lot of those artists before.
Boston Comic Con's this weekend too.
Wicked Con, not Boston.
Whatever it is.
There's a Boston Comic Con in April. That's why there's a difference.
Oh, is it different? Oh, yeah.
This is different. So these are the curators. The curators who originally did Boston Comic Con sold it to like a bigger venue. Now these are the same curators that did Boston Comic Con, but they're calling it Wicked Con. So
nice.
It's wicked awesome. Sorry.
Wicked awesome.
How dare you?
But and also, what was an awesome moment? I met oh my gosh,
oh my god,
the voice actor of Rogue.
Something Lenore.
Yeah, Lenore. Hold on, I have a picture.
So because he met her, next time you see Toy.Father, he's gonna have a white streak in his hair, and that's gonna be his new look.
Well,
true story.
I kind of like it. I'd be into it.
Lenore Zan did comment that she loved my hairstyle.
Nice.
And called you sugar.
She called me sugar. Pretty awesome. She was awesome. That was so cool. You know what I really wanted though, too. I really wanted to meet Storm's voice actress.
You should have pushed. We were there. We kept talking about it.
I know. I didn't know what the line was like. I didn't feel like waiting in line that long.
Oh yeah, they all had lines to an extent. Yeah, you did have to wait to meet Lenore.
Yeah, not too long though. It was like 2 people.
Yeah. Samurai Chris, what's going on? Chris? And people are, Jukebox Hero has a good question.
Oh,
number 100.
So Chris and I, we were talking about it a lot at Comic-Con, and then we kind of were like, all right, we'll just put a pin in it, and then we'll figure it out, because Chris and I shattered our 100. We don't know where we are now. It's fine. Like those slides don't exist anymore.
Do you have any
no idea where I am now, but
yeah,
I can tell you what my 100th figure was. I think what Yimbo and I were talking about was really like, what are we should buy something in celebration of our 100th figure, not buy our 100th figure because we already bought it.
Right.
But,
so
you know what
this is an eBay.
Was?
This was my 100th figure.
Oh, that was the actual 100th? Okay.
This was the actual 100th. Yeah. This was a great figure. I haven't even opened it yet.
You could sell it for $170.
Apparently.
People, number 100 is going back out there. What was the 101? The new 100.
I'm back to 99.
That's what. Yeah, so I know that weekend with Deadpool coming out and the fact that we got to see Deadpool all together.
That was so awesome too.
Right, because I was thinking about this because my wife watches, like she's into the, but like it's not never going to be like to my level of like again supportive, enjoys, but like having a row of all of us exuding this like feverish anticipation. like that's how I was just like it was just like an energy on our whole row crackling, and it was awesome. It was like so neat.
At one point there were several points during the movie where I just reached out and I was like squeezing Yimbo's arm. I was like,
the very beginning part, spoilers for anyone that is going to get spoiled in the first 20 seconds of the movie, there's a talkover and like into the Marvel and like opening like logo, and it sounds just like Yimbo. Just close your eyes for a moment and it's Yimbo speaking. I really thought it was him. To the point where I'm like, is that Yimbo?
Well, so because of how the movie came, like again, just it's going to be one of those things. I've seen so many different like clips now on TikTok. Like I just want to see this movie in its entirety again. And I know that like the glasses will come off and then we'll look at it like a movie. Look, that was one of the best theater experiences I've had in a long time. Like genuinely like leaving. So like that was a blast. That then like Hot Toys dropped the news of their thing and I was like, well, maybe that'll be it. Chris, what do you think? Like, should we do the Deadpool? But again, Hot Toys are just so hard. Like again, I have my one, like
we
I have
talked
a couple.
about Hot Toys.
Which one would you get though? Wolverine?
I'm willing to go in on Hot Toy. I just don't know if it would be a Wolverine Deadpool one.
So Chris, the other one that I thought of, I haven't even sent it to you because again, it's in the same 1/6 range, which is like tough for us with space, and you're even with your new toy room, you have a cat lair, like we got to be smart, right? So but like the brown suit Wolverine figure that's out now, I think it's so or whatever, but it's like it's not quite as
Hano.
Oh yeah, that's it. Hano.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about. It's on Sideshow and everything, yeah. But that one looks really cool. And then it's just like comic inspired, and it's just a brown suit Wolverine, which is that? Should I make a hot take? Is that the best? Is that the best Wolverine costume?
I know.
Is it the yellow? Is it tiger stripe or is it orange?
I wouldn't vote for that. I would say if you're gonna go for it, you should go for Deadpool Wolverine off of and like this is off eBay, but it's normally like $180, I think.
Yeah, no, and it's available. I think it was still on a Sideshow recently, but again, Seamless, all that cool stuff. So I had thought about that, Chris, as like a potential. I mean, the Hot Toys Deadpool is still the one for me. I would just like if I was gonna get a Hot Toys,
especially the one that has the baby carrier.
Yes,
the one. I don't know why we're thinking about it
because it's so big, and I already know I'm gonna buy. I already pre-ordered the SHF. I'm gonna get the Marvel Legends.
What'd you get?
I just did the big bad just to get it. Just I wanted it locked in, so I just did that. But I need to figure out Hobby Genki. But I still haven't gotten my first order from them yet. So.
Sold out, man. Hobby Genki sold out.
That's all right.
It's okay.
I just wanted.
I think we'll see that pre-order open up later.
Oh yeah, I'm not. When it comes to SHF, I feel like their stuff is out for a while. Nothing I feel like disappears forever. right away.
No.
Like you get a little grace period is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hue looks great. It's space. So Mezco's coming out with a Deadpool for the movie,
or the different heads, and
I know they look great. I don't know, Chris. What do you have a suggestion? Do you have maybe something that's in the 6 to 7 inch range instead of?
I mean, I haven't even looked in that range yet, but I thought we were stuck on like a 1.6, but
I didn't think we were stuck on it because that's just I'm fine with whatever.
I started looking at these. I mean, Hanu does this one,
and that one looked cool too. Yeah.
Yeah, this one looked cool. But it didn't solidify. I was looking at this one.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna make a suggestion just based upon what you guys photograph and mainly collect. Is there anything from Mezco now that you've seen it in person that you would want to order and as your celebratory 101 figure?
I mean, Chris and I
have every.
We're both going to go for the new Doc Nocturnal.
Yes,
but that doesn't feel special. That just means and then who knows?
You're gonna get it anyways. Yep.
Did you get Dick Tracy?
I didn't get Dick.
You didn't get Dick?
I didn't get Dick either.
I wish I got Dick.
But then it's a 2-pack. That's the one thing that bums me out that it's a 2-pack because I don't really need like that whole world. Yeah, he comes I think in a 2-pack. Yeah, with flat top. Oh, and then Prune Face was so.
Prune Face was.
All right.
I mean,
other
there
questions.
are not many Mezcos that I don't own that I want. Really,
that's what I mean.
I was just saying something coming out in the future, like Miles,
you know
Gwen,
what? Cap might be a good one, or Doc Ock might be a good one.
We know Nightwing's on the way because we saw it in person.
I mean, dude, that Doc Knock. Did you see? Do you see? Toy Page. He had posted like, cause he was, it was after the convention, but last week he was doing different things of like his time because he worked the booth, and at one point he just put comic Doc Ock with 2 vertical tentacles, and he just held him up. It was awesome. Like they're the nicest tentacles for a Doc Ock action figure that are out there. Like just from that one reel with him panning up, I went, "Oh my god!"
Doc Ock is very tempting. Rabbit is saying Mezco Jim's. I already have it, which I'm really happy about. Man, the announcement that happened, that's amazing. And Josh Brown also declined.
I mean, sometimes you gotta say no. It's all right.
I mean, it's your body, your choice. We support.
Yeah. Ravat's making new headmask. I know. I don't have the Doom. It's. I mean, I guess it is. It is really hard for us, Chris, because like, again, you and I typically have similar like things that we're interested in. And then there's nothing like we're looking back on. Like we're very much like forward. Like if it was out, we would have had it.
Yeah, exactly. Although I am surprised I haven't gotten I didn't pre-order Doc. I didn't pre-order Cap. I would say Cap looked really good in person.
He looks sharp.
He did look. He looked a lot better. I'm still not crazy about the shorts, but I feel like I could own it now. I feel like just by looking at it. It did look good. Oh yeah.
Did you guys get a good look at Indy in person?
I did.
I don't think I did. What'd you think?
Oh, he was. I didn't look at. I didn't see Indy there.
I think he looks better than his promo pictures, but I don't need. I don't need a Mezco Indy. I did think he looked better though.
Okay.
Do you play around with the SH Figure Arts one that you got?
No.
I have it too, and Chewy
all the time,
and he's awesome. But yeah, he's another toy that like I just want to spend more time. And you know what? Like we were saying, all right, I had said we've been doing this for a couple of weeks.
Rabbit, you're right. Dr. Doom is disappearing quickly, and I kind of want it, but then I'm also like, what's my problem? What's
so
my deal, man?
And that's what we're like. Look, we're out. I knew that when we smashed that 100, when we crossed that thing, like. It was either going to be off the rails like last time, or it was going to be a nice like come to reflection moment.
An improvement from last year.
Yeah,
you guys. Got into like the end of July. I feel like we got to 100 basically in June.
High five, Chris. We did it.
So this is an improvement. And I feel like it's also hard because so many great toys coming out now by all these so many different companies. Where if you bought 100 toys 2 years before, you probably just had less control over your life. But now it's like there's so many companies.
Yeah. And again, it's like for the three of us. So anyway, it's about enjoying. Like I that's been the big thing. Like yes, looking forward, but like I'm trying to enjoy the stuff that I have. Like there's like that indie. I want to go and play with that indie more. I want to do more photos because that is a great toy.
Do we all have an indie?
No, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
You get that? You got the Hasbro one, right?
Nope. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I got the Hasbro.
Sure,
I have no idea where it is. No idea where it is. The only one I really
not the one little tear. He went full shirtless.
The one indie figure that I keep that I know that like I love is Short Round. That one is a really nice figure.
Yeah, I love the Short Round.
It's a cool figure.
I don't have that one.
That's really good. That's a really good one.
And that's the hat I want to use. Oh, sorry.
No, that's the hat you want to use for what?
Oh, my little Western cowboy Deadpool. Like that hat, the Short Round fedora, because it's a little smaller. So I think it'll fit on his head perfectly.
That's good. But going back to like enjoying what we have, like Chewy, I showed you how many figures I have unopened that I still need to open.
In that pile, that's not my stuff in that pile. That's like pure Toy.Father pile.
The end is there's like
the very top.
Okay. No, at the end. There's like, okay. So once I get that out, I'll have some space to put more figures that I haven't opened.
That doesn't seem like a lot of space.
No, it wasn't a whole
Even
lot.
when you take stuff off.
I mean, that's still like 6 or 7 figures though.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just want to open. I have so many Mezcos, Yimbo, that I haven't, like Storm Shadow.
Oh yeah, you gotta like.
Oh, you never opened Storm Shadow?
No, because I got him like right before the con.
Oh yeah.
And I was moving different rooms for toy rooms. So.
Thunderhouse design. Never feel like we're. This is just a challenge we found fun this year, and because I don't know, it was fun to egg each other on.
I will confess for myself, this was helping with my impulse control and self-control regarding my toy spending habits. It's just.
I'm only on 5 still, so I'm doing for myself way better than the year before, and way better than the year before.
Chewy, la-di-da.
Wow. Going on one vote, such a dick.
No, good for you. No, really good for you. Yimbo, the one thing that cracked me up was you were like, all right, we were all just like toy saturated after the con. And we're like, all right, yep, we're going to hone it in. Like, no more buying, no more spending, like nothing. And I was like, okay. And I took a screenshot of that, and I was like, this is what Yimbo said. And then literally, like, it had to have been 30 minutes later, Machu goes, I have this new Robin, the McFarlane Robin. It looks awesome. Who wants it? Yimbo goes, oh, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Oh yeah, that was
fantastic.
I said, I'm like, I needed to feel better. I've been buying. Like, I was just like, this stuff felt good. It was there. Matt was there. It was all perfect. And Macho's in there. What's up, Macho Man? How you doing?
Also, we didn't highlight it, but also, J Shot's there. Ahoy, ahoy!
Hey, what's up, buddy?
J Shot.
And while we're also there, Solo Sinner is saying you got a little skunk on your face.
Yeah, I already got touched by Rogue. That's
Moving on.
Oh boy! All right.
We are talking a little bit about Deadpool.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
I mean, at this point, like if you're on any kind of social media thing, I mean, like even Ryan and we're on First Indian Spaces, but even Ryan Reynolds and you, Jackman, are just full blown behind the scenes, just everything. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, don't worry. We're just saying it's all good, man. Like I hope you had an amazing rest of your stream with Brutal Realm. We were talking about those guys, and great upcoming toy line. If you want to get in on that, Again, great. Just a shout out. The price points for those toys for what you're getting, and for like a $35-ish figure, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
So yes, I think I hit my big things. Violent Ken and Chun-Li are the last two I have to like crack open. Then I got home. Like I said, I have this 2-pack. I finally opened the Astonishing Wolverine that I was so freaking hyped about, and he is spectacular. I put the animated heads.
Oh, can't wait for that one.
The animated unmasked head works on the body. The animated masked look, I'm not crazy about, but the Love Triangle 3-pack head sculpts that Wolverine came with years ago, those heads keep on delivering because they work so beautifully on that buck. It's awesome. So big fan of that.
It's actually kind of incredible how many Wolverine heads, like if you've been collecting Wolverine Legends all these years, how many options you have for him now.
Yeah.
There's so many Wolverines. So many.
I'm just watching Chris, and I can't add to the screen, but he's just scrolling through Sideshow looking at Spider-Man toys.
Are you seeing the reflection in his glasses?
No, I can see. Yeah, well, now I can. I can see the shared screen at the very bottom. I'm like, Chris, don't do it. Or no, Chris, do it.
I'm looking.
Buy it. Superior. I will say, the Superior Spider-Mans look great. I think the head sculpt, the way the messy mask kind of works, it's a little. I feel like it's a little off.
That's one I still have to open up. That's still on my pile to do.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Of all the toys that you've seen that were revealed at Comic-Con, what is your top toy line that you're excited for? Or a toy or figure or whatever?
Jada.
Chris is about to join the wait list for Mezco Cap.
There's a wait list now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
All right, what about Jada?
Honestly, like every display got me excited. There was Tony the Tiger, all of the Street Fighter figures that were revealed, amazing.
I can't believe how many they were revealed. That was incredible.
They revealed like all of them, and then not only that, the icing on the cake for me was Mega Man. Like, I tell you guys how much like I love Mega Man, and Proto Man being revealed was amazing. All of the different Mega Man villains, like that in itself for me was just like, oh my god, this is like they're just killing it. They're killing it on everything. Like,
yeah.
In terms of everything that they've done for their reveals, it got me really excited about their line. And the price point, awesome.
Yeah, again, Jada is consistently delivering. That's why their name comes up for, like, oh, who should make an Invincible toy line? I mean, like, like, or if somebody got a license for something new, or Mortal Kombat, Jada toys, because they're fun, man. I think for me, maybe even Chewy. I know I got super excited about those Sesame Street NECA figures.
That is, it's
like
right now.
Didn't we say that this was on one of our streams? Like, at some point we were talking about like who's left that hasn't been made into like high quality 6-inch articulated figures. Like, I thought we said, wouldn't it be really cool, Sesame Street? Like, I swear we said that.
It was Sesame Street. There's a bunch of children's programming. Like, I think I said, like, I'd buy the entire line of Bluey if NECA did them.
Right.
But I like the fact that they said like each figure is gonna come with a letter.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy the entire alphabet worth of characters, and I'd be so happy doing so.
Yeah, so they look really, really amazing. And then the other one that I got super excited about too was Pee Wee Herman, the Pee Wee Herman Ultimate.
Those look good.
And I'll say, I said this to whoever was around me at the con, and I will say it again now because a lot of us out there are maybe around our age in that, like, either approaching 40 or just crossed over. Pee Wee Herman got a bad rap from us growing up. I'm not saying he was appropriate, but what he got canceled for was, we did a disservice to that man. He was a wonderful human being. We should have celebrated him more in life. So I'm happy to get an ultimate figure of Pee Wee Herman.
I didn't even realize that was new, like something new.
Yeah, I'm so hyped. Da 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 da. What's up, Machu?
How did I get in here?
Thin walls.
What's going on?
Where's J-Shot? He was coming too, right? Is he hopping on?
I believe so.
Yeah, well, I love both of my Sentinels.
Oh, look at the toy blocks. My goodness.
Yeah.
Is that did you just buy one rooftop? What's up, buddy?
Hey, there you are, but
Hey,
what am
bud.
I? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I only bought one rooftop for now. I'm waiting for the storefronts.
Oh
Yes. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I just don't know like where to put it because it's already so tall.
Ceiling.
J-Shot. Say it, J-Shot.
No, it's already so tall. That's a regular thing. That's a normal thing to say. I was watching you guys, and like Matt's like, is ToyFather on vacation? And I was like, is ToyFather at the same beach house that like Yimbo goes to? Like, it looks like it's the exact.
It does look like that, right?
It does.
You
It
guys,
does.
I'm sure. A beach house. And you don't tell me about it.
Yeah. Now
Oh,
I'm
it
also
really does.
questioning as to whether or not Yimbo goes to a beach house, or if you guys are just using a green screen, or
Right.
if it's just a set. It's like, look at me on vacation. Yeah.
Look at me, I'm on a boat.
Oh, if we're time sharing anything, we're doing it all together. For the J-Shot, did you ever hear about that X-Men mansion? Is that a
No,
thing?
I never
That's
got back. Yeah, I never got back. But it kept like going up, and they would pick people.
Okay.
That would have been, how crazy would that have been though? I don't think.
God.
Unfortunately, I don't think either of all of us combined maybe have enough influential status for them to send us. But the people who did go, I mean, it just looked freaking cool. So
I know.
it's close though to us. I think the three of us, Matt and Yimbo, maybe when they're like about to take it down, we can go steal the Sentinel head that's sitting in the backyard somewhere.
Oh,
so
I'm
sure
yeah.
my wife would love that, and just sitting on our front yard all year round.
So
Big
how
old
does that
promotional
work?
thing.
You have to sign up for it, and they invite you.
Yeah, so it's like it had windows, right? So it would like go away, and then it would go up for about a couple weeks, and it would say like, here, pick these days, and you just like it. Basically, I guess it's a lottery, right? You just like put your name in a lottery type of thing. So, yeah,
That's a good thought.
yeah. Hey, it would have been awesome. But,
John, is that Super 7 t-shirt? Is that the weird pizza?
It is, and we were talking about what we got, and I totally forgot to say it. It says weird pizza on the back, so if you guys really want to, I'll just no, I'm not taking my shirt off on your stream.
Take it off. I mean, we don't do super chats here, but take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Paul Handsome said so I'll do it.
But Chris, I can't believe you're in my.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're in my parents' shore house.
Does
right
it? I mean,
What are you doing in his parents' bedroom?
It does look like it, right?
Dirty.
Yimbo, he is the toy father.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
ToyDaddy from now on.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really does look
Too
like it.
funny.
Wait, who was
By the way,
back
I have
in
to
the
go
corner?
because
Oh.
Yimbo's dad needs to go back to bed. So
That did it. I did end the stream on that once that happening.
Sorry, my dad said I have to go to bed now.
My dad. We have Chris, good for you for not being like, sorry, I gotta go. Yimbo's mom has said we have to go to bed. So like, good for you for not taking that route. That's exactly where I would have went. Yeah.
So John, I have a question for you. Should I freak out?
here.
Should I freak out that NECA hasn't shipped me my Comic-Con exclusives yet?
I mean, oh shit, yeah, I got mine.
Oh,
Send it
man.
I only got Elf. I haven't gotten my turtles yet.
Oh, you get the
Oh,
Oh, I
okay.
got-
Okay.
I got my turtles. I mean, I haven't opened the box. The box is here somewhere, but I haven't opened the box.
Are you sure it's not Elf?
I just kind of
I only bought Alpha at the con. I didn't buy him.
Damn it.
I was trying to chalk it up to like Jada last year, or like even and Mattel. Like those are like the online things that I ordered, and like October, I think I got my Evil Ryu. so I'm not like salivating for them. I just, when I heard everybody else got, I was like, oh no.
I mean, you got a confirmation email and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, right? yeah. And it says it's still being prepared or it hasn't shipped. So
not for nothing though. Too, it's like we got the. I don't know if you guys got. I got the notification for Donnie's Lab.
Oh no!
In like July, and they were like, it's gonna ship in September, and I was like, oh, why did I get a tracking information for it? It's like, yeah, they just made the labels, right? Like they're just sitting there printing off the labels and the email goes out. So yeah, cool. I wonder though if it depends. What day did you get it? Maybe it ships out by day.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that could be it.
Like when I ordered it, yeah.
Second or third.
Because I got day one, so I don't know if like if you got day 3, does it ship out all the day ones and ship?
Oh,
out
I was day very late. I was day last chance to get these.
You have no right to
whenever
complain.
Chris was able to take care of them.
Man, I'm not complaining about it.
Yeah,
I'm just questioning. Like, I'm just asking.
Pablo says his label was created August 2nd, and he's still waiting for.
Okay, all right. So I just wanted to double check when I start hearing. Oh,
it also looks like he says he's still waiting for them to ship his NECA Yimbo, which would be amazing if NECA made a Yimbo.
I would take a NECA Ultimate Yimbo figure, especially on that new updated.
No, you haven't. Can I get one Chewie figure? One fair. reasonable facsimile of me?
True. Yep. Fair.
I'm going to have to grow out my hair so I can just take the ones that look like Machu.
We came up. So like how you have the Yimbarian,
the Yimbarian, yeah,
Yimbarian,
yeah.
We're calling it the Machurian.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So very good.
Nice. I like that.
I am very looking forward to the stop motion in 2 years from now.
And apparently, Machu said I look like the what is it, Urko, whatever. I don't know. So I've got to grow out my beard now.
Right,
Uruk. Got to grow out my beard.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So,
alrighty.
Yeah. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that.
More figures. I can't pronounce their names.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't talk to me about pronouncing names, Chewie. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't meet Midnight on Friday. That would have been cool.
No.
Tale of Two Mings.
Tale of Two Mings. No. Have you guys even cracked the top 10 yet? What are we doing? What's going on?
We haven't.
No, we've just been hanging out.
Fantastic. Oh, that's great.
Right now, we were just talking about our favorite, like our all-time favorite, like reveal figure that we saw at the con. So far, we talked about Sesame Street, which I think is both Yimbo and my favorite. Awesome. I might actually be leaning towards Scooby-Doo because something about the Scooby-Doo is also very cool to me. Chris, what would you remind me? Which did you say? Is it Cap?
No, we talked about it for about
Street Fighter, Mega Man,
Jada. Yeah,
got it. The one with the surfboard. Totally remember.
I listened, Chris.
Thank you, Yimbo. I did
Tony the Tiger.
15 minutes about it.
Well, you guys are closer because you hang out with Yimbo's parents all the time. I get it.
Tony the Tiger. Did we hear that? Maybe I don't know if it's like I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about. It was just me being observational. Like we were standing at Jada Toys, and I heard Tony the Tiger is only going to have one head sculpt, right?
Yes. So I
okay, because I was right.
Sure, well, I'm pretty sure we were talking about this, but I think it's fascinating, right? I don't think it's like a secret, right? Like it's a toy thing, right? So we obviously in the toy community are very understanding, very knowledgeable, whatever you want to call it, about head swaps, right? So when you work with a company like Kellogg's or whoever owns the licensing, they were against a second head because they didn't like the idea of a decapitated Tony the Tiger. And when I heard that, I was like, "Oh God, yeah, of course!" Like,
yeah,
I work for dumb corporate America. Of course, they'd understand that, right? Like, of course, like not saying that Kellogg's is dumb, but like they're not in this world. They don't understand that all they're seeing is the perception of the decapitated. And I think Machu, you had said that's exactly why Black Series doesn't do alternate heads, right? Or Star Wars, because Star Wars doesn't like the idea of like. I thought so.
Someone did say that.
Yeah, they didn't like the idea of a decapitated head in the box too, or if they do a head sculpt, it's usually hidden within the packaging. And I was like, I love that stuff, right? Like that inside baseball kind of reasoning in it. But I think it gives it reasoning behind it, right? So it's like, I'm not going to go buy that Tony the Tiger. It only comes with one head sculpt. Well, no, here's the reason why it only comes with one head sculpt.
While that is definitely a valid reason, it's also stupid.
Well, that's
Dooku should come with another head sculpt then, because he was actually decapitated.
But I will look. I'm gonna say, I can't believe I'm defending a corporation.
No, I understand it. Yeah,
it reminded me of oh wow, when my daughter first saw my tackle box of accessories, she's like, oh my god, all the heads, Daddy, the heads are cut off, and I was like. Yeah. Well, no, and then now she knows, but you're right. It's for that moment. I get that. Again, not doing what we do. It's
yeah.
So yes, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
I'm glad you were around for that. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm with you because it was fat. It's just it's when you're in this world, you don't think about it, right? It's a natural thing, but for the 95% of people that aren't in there. Yeah, it's gonna look like a decapitated head. I totally understand that.
So God bless Chester Cheetah for having two head sculpts, right? Love that Chester Cheetah figure. But their breakfast cereal characters, they don't have alternate looks, right? When I'm thinking now of Frankenberry and all them, it's just how about that? Yeah. Kellogg's. Keep touching our characters. Yeah. Chop it off bits.
Did anyone get the Flaming Hot Cheeto, Chester?
Oh, Matt, did you find yours?
No. You got it?
What?
So when I went up to the Jada booth, I ordered one of three. There's three that you could buy. So I was like, I'll take one of each. I didn't realize until I packed on Sunday morning that I had two Chun-Lis.
Oh.
And I was missing a Chester Cheetah.
Yeah.
And no cheetahs?
No cheetahs.
Mm. Oh, that's man.
Nice. I'm sure if you reach out to Jada, see if they'll swap it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep the Chun-Li.
Or whatever.
Hey, whatever. That Chun-Li, that's a pretty awesome figure.
Yeah. Or have three Chun-Lis.
Yeah.
4 Chun-Lis.
I don't mind.
You're not a psychopath. You could have 3 Chun-Lis.
Hey, you're only a psychopath if you don't have one.
Right. No. The more you have, the progressively less psychotic you become.
As long as you have the blue one, you're fine.
Right.
You're not a psychopath.
He has a red. Does the red count?
Chewie has that water taste.
No.
I don't. Yeah. I don't support Walmart. I prefer Target.
I got mine at Target.
The trick is to pull through your spot at Target to then go in and get your Chun-Li. That's how you get it.
That's true. That's
a super busy.
Then you're not a psychopath. Yeah.
If it's not a busy parking lot.
I
busy versus not busy. Get out of here.
I wish I'm picturing right now, guys, Chris going through a baseball, a pregame baseball superstition routine before a toy hunt, where it's all right, got the pull, nope, parked in, perfect, empty spot ahead, okay, he runs through a whole baseball.
Pull up my socks,
LeBron shoot up in the air.
I like the idea.
Last time we were doing a hunt. Last time we were doing a hunt, I pulled up in the first Target, and you yelled at me. I'm like, chill. I'm just waiting to see if there's a car coming first. Because you're like, aren't you gonna pull up?
No, you gotta pull through. You gotta immediately pull through and assert dominance. Yeah. That's
up and through. Hashtag.
Yeah. That's it.
Don't even stop.
Don't stop. Pull straight through.
Alpha Father.
You guys can go turn around and find your other spot. Take the one behind me. Yeah.
I love it.
Yimbo, you're you love the idea of him having this pregame. I love the idea that every time he pulls into a parking spot now, we're in his head.
Yeah.
He definitely looks around
every time.
If anybody's watching.
Sometimes I will just stop and just be like, and F you guys.
Yeah. Nobody else around. I mean, screw you guys. I'm not pulling through. that, and we're all just like at home and just like, he didn't pull through.
There's a
You just sense it.
Yeah, you just my parking lot sensor is going off. Yeah, I felt a disturbance in the parking lot.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
And I love him not. I love the idea that Chris, that you're like actually don't curse. You're just like F you guys, right? It's like you won't even say it out.
I didn't want to say it on the stream.
we gotta like secretly teach your kids to say pull through, and it's like, this way you pull up, you stop, and you're like, haha, suckers. You have your kids in the background going, aren't you gonna pull through, Dad? Don't talk to that.
Oh my god, as you're parking.
Oh my god, you didn't pull through.
I want to teach your kids to just always walk around you and be like, do 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 do.
Oh man, I told that story to my wife and to my kids, and we had gone on a long bike ride, and I let them go ahead, and then I would come up, and then my littlest one would be like, "Oh my god, it's you, Daddy!" And the whole time, I'm like, "Oh god."
Dude, I will. Next time we're like at a con and she's there, I will pay for the meet and greet so that you can have, yeah.
Oh my god.
You can have your words.
I will pay for it. So you can tell her that story and see what her actual reaction is to it.
But I hope we can get her recorded saying, "Oh my god, it's you."
Yeah.
So I have a friend that is going to the Granite State Toy Con or something like that, and that's coming up, and she's there. Yeah. They said, "Hey, you can get your redemption."
Isn't there like Power Morphicon or something like that?
Is that near us?
I don't think it's near us.
I think it's in Atlanta.
Is it?
You should definitely pull through there.
Yeah, it's in Pasadena.
Chris, we never know what her last interaction was like. She could have been, it could have been an awful thing. She could have just been in a mood.
I stress this, and I stress this in my reel too. Like it's not so much her reaction as it is, I wish I had said something else. Something where
just acknowledges her existence as a human being.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I love what you do. Thank you. I'm a big fan. Something like that.
You're like, I loved you in Susie Q.
I was gonna say, you gotta find something really obscure, to be like, you're my favorite in Law and Order, right?
Bum.
Yeah. I love that. Whatever that movie she directed, I love that movie you directed.
It'd be messed up if it wasn't even her.
Oh,
it was just someone that looked like her.
You built this whole story, and
that's even funnier.
It's Jamie O. Johnson. Yeah.
How many times I'm like, what if it wasn't her?
But she was there though, right?
She was over at I think Boom Studio.
Oh, that makes
sense. RMD kept on sending me pictures of her signing stuff.
What a moment! It was funny.
Just
for this stuff, just so we can always remember to do. Oh my god!
Yeah. You guys saw her, right? Did you see that?
I just saw the back of her.
He's now questioning it, right? You guys saw it too, right? You guys saw her
say,
right?
Oh my god, it's you. I heard her say it, and I saw the back of her head, but I didn't see her face.
Yimbo, did you see her?
Yeah, yes.
Was it
was. No, because in that moment, again, it was very fast. We were in that, it was just a huge, just cattle herding of people. And your reaction was the big, so I quick, it was it was so peripheral. Because it's, oh my god, it's you. It was so fast. So your big reaction was oh my god, it's you. That was what I zoomed in on.
I love that you did that stop motion.
Oh my god, it's
to recreate that whole thing. But I have questions on your stop motion recreation. Who's who in who's just like walking around with curling there? Like, is that Yimbo or is that something?
My wife asked the same question. She goes, "Are you just lifting weight? What is this?"
That was my favorite part.
Yeah,
just watching Yimbo just like curl. That was like my favorite part of it. Yimbo's got to keep curling. He's got to be nonchalant.
Yeah, Yimbo saw the brutal round figure, and he was like,
"I got to start. I know.
I got to get swole now." Yeah,
I have. I look at my weights every day. I look at them.
Boner skips leg day. You got to work on it.
That's true. Well, especially after Toy.Father's calves, his trunks. I got my little dainty calves. Jeez,
fabulous guy.
I hope this is the toy content you guys are here for.
Toy.Father's all tour.
Oh my God.
Gonna get me the Johnny Drama calf implants, Chris.
That was another thing we kept on hearing, or I kept on hearing. Oh my God, and look at those calves.
Oh my God, your
great calves. Yeah. Oh my God, too funny. Oh. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Figure out our next talking point. I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, I gotta.
Are they all gonna leave? Are we running the show now?
Wait, did everyone leave? Oh no.
No. Toy.Father, you said it sounded like Toy.Father. You said you were gonna leave, and I was like, oh, okay. We'll do the top 10. Who's got the?
Hold on.
Girls have been talking about Toy.Father's calves since high school.
That's Andy Obusick. Thanks, buddy.
Do we wait? So hold on. Do we know Andy?
Andy's my friend I grew up with. He is my childhood friend.
Will Andy accept a link so he could tell us about these girls who have been looking at your calves in high school?
We're not talking about my calves.
Did Toy.Father ever talk to you about his love for Amy Jo Johnson? People want to know.
In high school?
In high school, how long did this crush last for?
Tune in next week to Between Two Sentinels, where Andy Obusick will be our guest.
Talking about wee child of Toy.Father.
Toy.Father, his calves, and his love for Amy Jo Johnson. Only Buffy.
Right. Only Buffy.
I get it. Are we going to get back to that conversation, Buffy versus Faith? And
Faith, 100%. 100% Faith.
Yeah, Faith was great.
Or I'll also accept Allison Hannigan, but yeah.
Well, what about who's the other one? She went to Angel.
Charisma Carpenter.
Charisma Carpenter. Yeah.
Charisma Carpenter.
Yeah. Way to derail! All of us just all of a sudden started thinking about Charisma Carpenter, and the room went silent.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, she was the other. She was the other one. Yeah,
she was the other. Yeah, she was.
What was her name?
No, I mean, she
Cordelia. Cordelia. Yeah. Cordelia. Yeah. Cordelia, and then who was the other one? Oh, Harmony. Right? Or Harmony.
Oh, the blonde vampire.
The blonde that got turned.
Yeah.
Harmony. So it was with Spike. Yeah.
I always find it funny when the finale of Angel, in spoilers, and everyone didn't see this 20 years ago, but she becomes the secretary for Angel when he's working in that business. And at the very end, when the world's ending, the building's crumbling, and she's like, any chance I could get a layer of reference for my next show?
That show was great.
That show was great.
There is a part of me that wants to go back and watch them, and then there's a part of me that's like, don't ruin what you've built up in your head as to how much you love that show. Because I feel like that show and 24 probably won't hold up. Like 24 you're just gonna laugh at. 24 you're just gonna laugh at, where he's like, fax me the plans to my PDA. like no, that's not gonna work there.
Jack, he always has like wired headphones like in his ear.
You'd go back and watch it and find out he never charges phone. He never goes to the bathroom. That was always the thing that bothered me. It's like, we are looking at this guy for 24 hours. Not once have we seen him come out of a men's room. So
you're losing 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's where your friendship started with Toy.Father.
That's right. See, that's why he never met Toy.Father.
That's why.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
Jack Bauer.
Apparently, someone recently recut Lost to go in chronological order. Did you see this?
Yes,
No.
I heard about this.
Oh, really?
And that plays way better.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. No, they said it does because it's like you understand why they go and then why they have to go back. So, talk about Kim Bauer. I don't know if I remember Kim Bauer.
Is that on YouTube? How did they cut it?
Oh, that's the daughter. She's
Oh yeah. What's her? Elisha Cuthbert? Is that her name?
Yes, Cuthbert.
Cuthbert. Cuthbert. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to her?
Last I saw her, she was on a sitcom, Happy Endings.
Oh, that show was so good.
Oh,
Was it?
That was like that's a show that my wife and I did multiple watches. It's excellent.
It's like it feels like it's in the same universe as New Girl.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
I love Toy Rod's comment.
Yeah.
Jack scrolling Instagram with the toilet. He's just like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, if this is an actual, what would a man his age be doing?
45 minutes later, he's like, "Oh my god!"
Clearly being like, "Where were you?" I'm like, I was calling for you.
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh no! I just lost 20 minutes. This.
Yeah. Cuts to Chloe. Where's Jack? He's sending me memes. Yeah. So.
Hey, what's up, Sully? Thanks,
Sully.
Hey, buddy. Oh man. Well,
Pooping
I don't know
countdown.
where we go from here. Yeah. Okay.
Did you do
There's
your
no natural
updated list?
transition. Yeah.
Do you want to get to the slides?
Countdown. See, look, countdown to countdown.
Here we go. Smooth. Go bring it up to our
That's how we do it.
Are we just doing what we talked about?
Yeah.
Okay. I did make that other slide. Are we leaving that one out?
No, it's up to
Well,
you.
we can see all the slides right now, so you know.
Yeah, just bring it up.
All right.
Ooh.
So
We're seeing the theme here.
Yeah, we're doing something a little different. So we're gonna go through. We're definitely gonna concentrate on the top 5. We're gonna just mention our 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Congratulations to everyone in the top 10 this week. Fantastic job, everyone who voted. Amazing pictures, especially from Wanna Be Like Mike, Terry's Toy Box, Devious Collector, Brick Flicks Photos, and Frame the Toys. Some amazing
All
photos.
yeah, all amazing accounts. Like all
Yeah.
worth your time, worth checking out for sure. And again, this is
Follow.
yeah, and just so people know, like Chris said, we're playing around, we're trying new things. You know, like we want to keep doing this, and we're having fun, and we like shaking things up and trying new things out. So yeah.
Oh, Matt has a question.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
he's
yes.
either got a question or he's gonna go to the bathroom. I don't know what.
I just
You
want to
call
say
your-
that 10th place photo
It's amazing.
of the Earthworm Jim
Rhythm Jam.
head sticking
Sure.
out of the apple
Yeah.
makes me want the figure now. 'cause
I know.
I wasn't sold on it before,
Yeah.
but seeing it popping out of an apple,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, even there's so much happening in this photo that just is so cool with the bokeh and then a little bit of the I think a little water on the apple and just
yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, when I did this slide, I almost ordered the Earthworm Jim because of the photo as well.
Would have been better
Yeah.
if you're like, I almost ordered an apple.
Well,
yeah.
the only reason I haven't ordered it because like for the price and what's going on, like again, not that we know anything. It's just you hear speculation about the whole premium DNA and yada yada and whatever else.
How much does it go for?
It's like a 20. Like you can get Earthworm Jim for like $20 on AliExpress.
Yeah. And those are the,
Oh,
the
really?
legit figures.
Yeah, because
If you
there's
just
a
want the
whole
head pack, it's like 15.
right. So the only thing that held me back from that $20 is because like Cody, Too Much New Toys, his neck snapped off, and I know a couple other. It's happened to people where the peg,
That's exactly why I was like, if the neck snaps off,
right.
Put it
I can stick it in an apple.
There's the
we
other
go.
point for that's $20 and you got Earthworm Jim and an apple.
See, take that, Kellogg's. The decapitated head can be used for other things. All right.
Right.
I don't think Tony the Tiger's head works in an apple, though. But sure, okay.
You
I see
put
where
it
you're going with this. Yeah.
I can't say it.
Congratulations to Want to Be Like Mike, Terry's Toy Box, Devious Collector, Brick Flicks, and Frame the Toys for the 6 through 10 spots. Give these guys a follow. Give all of them a follow. Check them out.
Nice.
Now let's get into the top 5. Nope, that's not it.
The production values you come to expect here at the TPC ToyDaddies.
Gotta delete some slides.
All right, Toy Box Shots. Oof. Well, I'll start. I'm at the top, down the left. So here, okay.
I'm at the bottom. Okay.
Oh, I should have. Yes, whatever. John, that was very selfish of me. What a dick.
No. I just like it. You're like, I'm at the top. Well, I'm at the bottom. I'm at the top. Yeah.
There we go. Start at the top. John, what do you want to say about this picture?
I love this shot. It's a great shot. I love the like effects on the spark, like the sparks coming up on the bottom to show as if like either the action just ended or kind of helps create the scene there. But I love, my favorite thing about it is Deadpool having his hand on Logan's chest and like looking longingly at him, and Logan just looking away. Like, I'm not playing your game, Wayne. Like, I'm not doing it. No. I love it. 2.0. I got a rock. Yeah. Got a rock.
It's not
a stone, it's a rock.
Is this the bromance between Toy.Father and 796?
I think so.
Who's carrying who, you think?
Yeah,
that's the question.
Is Toy.Father Wolverine?
I mean, for the
I think Toy.Father's
muscles,
Wolverine.
I think you could do it.
Yeah.
It would be really silly if I was carrying 796. However, I'm probably the height of comic book Wolverine.
But it wouldn't be silly if he was carrying you. Got it. Got it.
Hashtag live with your cams. Yeah. Hashtag live with your cams.
Well done. Oh my god. Well, we do have answers from Matt, Toy Box Shots. So here we go. All right, the story behind the picture. With the premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine, I thought it only appropriate to have a photo featuring both of those characters. Deadpool is very much the Bugs Bunny of the Marvel Universe and can get away with being as silly as he wants while still being 100% cool. I saw some promo photos of Wolverine carrying Deadpool and decided to do my version of that. What's making Matt happy right now is I've been at this new hobby for a little under a year, and it's been an absolute blast connecting with other toy photographers, loving all of their inspiring creativity, all while helping me be a better photographer in the process. Love that. And then I asked a little fun question here. Who is a real or fictional person or character that hasn't been an action figure, yet you'd immediately buy it? And he said, I would love if Mezco put out a 2-pack consisting of Bill Bixby's David Banner and Lou Ferrigno's Incredible Hulk. That would be sick. That's really Matt. Cool. That's a hell yeah. Wow. That just gave me the chills for a second when I processed that. That's great. So guys, go follow Toy Box Shots. Matt seems awesome. This is my first little interaction with him, but great photography. And again, like still relatively new. So again, embrace in the ToyPic. They're doing what we do here. All of that wonderful stuff.
Sorry. Congratulations.
Number 4.
I want the head sculpt and the dog. I know that they're starting to be made, right?
It's
Matt,
on GameStop.
Where do I go? Do I go to you, Matt?
Is this also the relationship between Toy.Father and 796?
Okay, same follow-up question. Which one's which?
Valid. Yeah. This one's harder. I feel like it go both ways, depending on who's. Oh man,
I'd be the dog, I guess.
Yeah, no, you're yeah.
And yeah, that's definitely Mario. Look at the smile on his face. That totally works.
I love the expression on Deadpool's face here.
Yeah. I did see something though that or did you share it in our chat? Like
I shared one.
You shared one, right?
There's a kit for the SH, but I don't think it comes with the head sculpt.
Okay.
I think but it does come with Wolverine attachment claws to the arm and the femur and the
no spoilers.
Spinal cord.
Yeah. Well, that's a cool set.
I have to look for it, but I did make a head sculpt with it's like half unmasked. So I actually
Ooh.
bought like a custom. It was like a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt where he's like
nice.
as Deadpool, where it's like all the makeup and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that time, I was experimenting with making casts.
Ooh.
Out of resin. So like I made a cast out of the Marvel Legends Deadpool head with the mask, and I made a cast out of that head sculpt. And then I kind of just cut them in half and put them together, and then I made another cast out of that.
Wow.
So it looks like it's just half mask.
Damn, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. I gotta look for it though.
Get to work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
add it to the homework list of the Toy Daddy homework list of things to paint and make for us.
But like no, but like that's
please and thank you.
That's a creative way of just like making unmasked, like half masked characters, is like putting them together physically without even having to like sculpt in like a 3D program.
Yeah.
Right.
No, for sure. That's awesome. And maybe Josh Brown, you get on find those head skulls and dog for us. only if it falls in your lap.
There's a new
Josh.
sculpt of Deadpool with a cowboy hat coming out.
Oh, so, is there?
Josh Brown.
Oh, from Josh Brown. Okay. Yeah.
No. I think it's one of the people that he's.
Oh, okay.
How do you get?
Yeah. So yeah,
Josh Brown.
Customs. ToyDaddies, 20% off something. I think.
Oh man! By the way, before we, we have to get some answers too from Tattoo Fet, but Revat is that was the thing that Okay, so Sully, real fast, go back to Earthworm Jim. I just wanted to hit the comments. Sully was talking about almost buying the figure too, same deal for like $20. Revat said that this is the rumor that I had heard too, that there was a factory issue with like so it's the actual stock they're selling off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it is the actual stock.
This actually aligns with something I saw today on Big Bad, where all the premium DNA figures are like
40% off,
something like that. It looks like when I see discounts like that, it's like clear it out, get out now.
Yeah, so that's what I had heard too. But then Revat said, I own a gym and I know at least 5 others who got it, 0 defects. So, Cody, maybe he wasn't using heat. Team No Heat, and then he snapped his little...
He definitely wasn't using heat.
Yeah. Could have been. And then Revat also, there you go. Agent Venom just dropped on your import sites now. Hobby Genki has the extra head. So for those of you that were missing out on Agent Venom, good to know. Thank you, Revat.
Go grab it.
All right. Oh, and then answers. My apologies. See, this is still all on me. As I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Don't mind me, guys.
Tattoo Fet is a very talented painter.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, he's that's the one who I got the Andrew head sculpts from.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And and then he does just have the new head sculpts. That's that's okay. It's all coming together now, Matt. Okay, so we do have answers from Tattoo Fet. So the background image you see, I took the background image you see, I took a background photo with the computer by using the image as the background. So using the sky as a component to match the character's red color. By causing the image to be slightly dull, the focus is on the main character. What's bringing Tattoo Fet joy right now is I'm very happy with the fact that there's so many toys to choose from now. And now I use it as my hobby and my main job. So congratulations, that's awesome. And then my fun question, if you were an action figure, I love this question. What is the one non-negotiable feature it would have to have? And he said, I really like Marvel. If I were an action figure, I'd want to be Spider-Man because I'd want to be a good neighbor to everyone. There you go, like that. And then who would you want to buy of a toy that's never been produced? It would be Lisa Blackpink. She is a cute and charming person. If there's an action figure for sale, I would buy it immediately. Lisa Blackpink, who is that? But thank you so much. So Tattoo Fet, man, keep up the great work. Congratulations again on getting to do this. Your sculpt work is spectacular, literally. No pun intended for all the buddies.
Lisa is a Thai rapper and singer. So
well, thank you very much, Tisha.
Wow. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Google.
Appreciate you. So yeah, great pick, great custom work. Jeez Louise. Whew.
Well, congratulations, Tattoo Fat.
Number 3.
Oh, Toyetic 40s, Robert. Always bringing it. Always bringing it. All right, who's kicking things off?
Matt, what do you like about this?
The atmosphere.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah, that is.
I didn't realize Mezco made a Deadpool in these colors.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that, what was that, a PX? No, PX exclusive? I don't even know.
I think so. Yeah, it was a
So
while
they have
back.
So they have an uncanny. So they have the X-Force, right? And then the regular.
Yeah,
and
the
then
regular
I didn't
one.
realize they had this one. What is this one referred to as? I know this color scheme. Does it have a name? This Deadpool variant?
What is this, the X-Men variant?
I guess it could be. I mean, really, like it's
Could be
basically like yeah.
Yep. It says the blue and yellow suit he used when he battled the X-Men along with Cable.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, John. Through Google.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. Love it. Oh, it also says he's a clone. So,
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
in an
That
alternate
would-
universe, yeah, made from samples of Deadpool's urine.
No,
Okay.
yeah, all right.
No, it says it right here. I'm not
I
making
believe
up.
it,
No.
yeah.
Here.
I mean, there's a lot of yellow in that blue. It's a very like tealish blue, not an X blue, so that makes sense. Yeah.
I don't want you thinking that I'm making this stuff up. So here you go.
No, very well could be. We believe you.
Bang.
We don't need a fact check on you, John.
I didn't see it. So it
I
sounded
think
like
he
somebody's
just
question to me.
he just wanted on our stream the words
Yep.
samples of Deadpool's urine.
Yeah, there you go.
You got it.
Next week's hashtag. Yeah.
Man, so yes, that pic, I love it. This is really well done. I love Deadpool's like posing of the face, trying to get him like I know he's like hanging on, but I'm also looking at it like smile, big guy. I don't know, just very silly.
I look at like he's trying to get him to take medicine. Take your
Oh,
pill.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
No, it's that Deadpool put his hand in Hulk's mouth, and now Hulk's just super pissed off.
Oh, so sure you didn't even wash your hands.
I'm made from a sample of urine. Why would I wash my hands? Yeah. We lost
Do we have
Matt. He
answers,
goes
Yimbo?
off.
So yes, we do have answers from Robert. So again, Robert, tremendous account, great person. So here we go. Story behind the picture. I don't think that I could get home from seeing Deadpool and Wolverine and start taking pictures fast enough. The movie is such a Marvel celebration that your mind explodes with ideas for photos, and I just bought this Mezco blue Deadpool at my local shop. With that being said, this one took a while because I started with Juggernaut as the antagonist in the pic, and I couldn't make it work. The posing was just never right. Then suddenly, I remembered the Hulk sequence from the movie, and it almost immediately clicked. A few minutes later, the shot was exactly what I wanted. Love that. All right. What's been bringing Robert joy is it's been an amazing few days. In addition to making this amazing TPC Top 10, I was also lucky enough to win Mezco Monday this week. Honestly, and that's real quick shout out. I remember seeing a comment immediately that like on Robert's post that was like, "Oh, this is winning this week," and then it won. Like I love when there's like a picture on Monday where you're just like, "Oh, that's the one." Yep. All right, congratulations. Let's just make it official. Get this man a figure. You know? So congratulations again. Honestly, as far as toy photography goes, I don't know if this week can be top. Thanks, guys, for bringing so much joy to this community. Oh, well, thank you, Robert. But that's great. Yeah, TPC is on third place and a Mezco Monday. That's a great week. I'd love to shout out my boys at Geeked Out Click who've allowed me to join their live stream on Tuesday nights, Geeked Out Live. I've got a face for radio, but it's... Come on, Robert, that's too funny. I've got a face for radio, but it's been such a good time with Emerald Knight Photos and the rest of the fellows over there. Lastly, a shout out to the photographers in the Toy Syndicate and the Toy Box crew. I keep meeting new and awesome photographers that help me get better at this and keep making this hobby more and more fun. Toy photography is such an amazing experience. It brings me so much joy. So, of course, Robert, that's the same, man. And then I did ask my little silly questions. Non-negotiable would be Let's see. My favorite figure is a wired cape. I remember my first Mayfix Superman and how dynamic my pick suddenly became just because of that cape. But I'm not a superhero to anyone other than my kids, so that's probably out. In that case, if it's a figure of just regular old me, then I want the figure in a 2-pack with my dog Buster, like Junkyard and Mutt. Oh,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Sweet.
And the last one, and again, this is who would want to be made into a figure. A lot of my action figure wish list has come truly late with Mondo's Real Ghostbusters and various Beetlejuice figures coming out. But my number one wish right now would be a 1/12 scale Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China. This movie was constantly on rotation in my house as a kid, and Kurt Russell's character is one of my favorites of all time. Throw in 3 storms and a low pan, and I'd be in action figure heaven. Yes. Robert, thank you so much, man, for the answers. Loved it, dude. Congratulations on an awesome week. Boom. Oh, Star Wars Rick.
Nice.
We've had Star Wars Rick on here before.
Top 10.
That's right.
And the second photo that is not a Deadpool Wolverine photo.
That's true. That was I thought all 10 could have been Deadpool Wolverine based pictures this week. Honestly, just with the hype level of our feeds and everything. So,
do you think Star Wars Rick missed the memo about doing a Deadpool Wolverine shot? Stormtrooper. I see what I did there.
Yeah.
I will say that I don't feel intimidated by this picture. Like, I'm not scared.
Even at close range.
Nope.
Even at close range. Oh my god.
It's a beautiful picture, though.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
shot. It is great. Like, he really filled the frame, and it looks awesome. Yeah.
I mean, this is why you army build too, right?
Star
Like
Wars
this is
Rick did not miss with this shot. I'll tell you that. So
yeah.
Right around.
And those are, and again with stormtroopers, like I know some people can do some like army building type editing. Like this man has a lot of. I mean, a few. He has a few stormtroopers. I would think Star. I would think Rick has quite a few. There you go.
Star Wars Rick, yeah. Okay.
That's fair. We'll have to get you a custom. Right? Machu.
You know what you could just send him a Deadpool head sculpt and
put
head sculpt on a stormtrooper body.
No, we want to respect brands. We can't send decapitated heads to people.
But it's Deadpool.
Rick knows what we do. It's okay. And it's Deadpool.
Be decapitated. It's Deadpool.
And it's
Yeah. And if anybody's gonna dress up as a stormtrooper, it's probably gonna be Deadpool.
Also true.
That's true.
I can hear Ryan Reynolds' voice like, "What the shit did you all miss?" You know?
Oh, well, we have answers for Rick, and thank you for being here, Rick. Appreciate you. So here we go. The look on the Stormtroopers is one of the most iconic in pop culture, and the Hasbro Black Series version really does it justice. It's such a great figure. Putting together a group of Stormtroopers in an Imperial diorama is one of my favorite photo setups because it makes people wonder, is this a photo of toys? So from time to time, I like to gather my troops and pose them for pictures. Love it. Love it. Love it. What's bringing Star Wars Rick joy right now? I started my page with, as the username suggests, with 100% focus on Star Wars. Lately, I've been expanding my collection and my photos to include other franchises I love, like Marvel, Indiana Jones, and G.I. Joe's. So having this wider range of options is what makes me happiest on ToyPic at the moment. Hey, get a Deadpool. Sounds like you're expanding.
Or if he's gonna expand, he has to buy Rick's.
Okay, all right, I like it. All right, now for the action figure non-negotiable feature, I guess that would be butterfly joints, because it is 2024 and it is unacceptable that a new figure would come without it nowadays. Pounds, yes, Rick, yes, preach.
Very true, very true.
And the real or fictional character he'd like to see made into a toy would be legendary Formula One driver. Is that Ayrton Senna? Senna? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. I'm limited in my Formula One knowledge. But that is so Ayrton Senna. It's a good answer. Rick, thank you, man. Great shot. And go buy a Deadpool. What are you doing?
Stop pressuring people, Yimbo.
Thank you. Get a Deadpool.
Starts doing it to like the cashier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good way, Deadpool.
What the shit? Praparatos.snaps coming in number 1 with, you guessed it, a Star Wars photo. Oh, this is so good. I obviously we know this moment. This was not just thinking of the movie now, but think about the hype, the image of the shadow and the silhouette, and then the snickety. Like, this is such a perfect toy photo and recreation of it. But yeah, that moment got us all hyped. We're on the hype machine. So it's a great pick.
Yeah, definitely. That's when we found out, like, oh, Wolverine's going to be in the next Deadpool movie. Incredible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With that silhouette. But yeah, amazing job with the shadowing and the posing of Deadpool itself. That's the figure arts, right?
Yeah.
And then the Mophex Wolverine looks like just based on the claws.
Ooh, good eyes. Good eyes.
For you, Chewie. Yeah.
And that was going to be interested to see if anything was mentioned about the diorama, like just like that's it. That's the void. That looks like the void, like texture on the ground there. So whatever that spot is, practical or otherwise, that's a perfect pick.
I would assume he shot it like straight on, right? Like there's like he didn't put he didn't lay the character down and put the shadow that way, but it still gives that feeling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, of like it's looking down on him, which is great. It was a really good like that probably took some technique, right? Like you can't make that just look whether it's the character, whether it's Deadpool sitting like that or how he angled the camera. I did a good job of getting it feeling like he's on the ground as opposed to just straight on.
Well done. What a great way to close out the top 10 of the week. Again, amazing pictures. We do have answers from Prop Paretos.
Also, congrats, Yimbo. You get
there you go.
potential enabler points.
It's honest. Okay, well, if you can't wait to have it, did you buy it tonight? Was it already in a purchase? Where did those?
As a Yimbo.
Yeah. Do I get any enabling points? All right, here we go. The story behind this picture. So as we know, for the release of the Deadpool Wolverine film, I wanted to create some themed photos myself. Fortunately, I wasn't able to get a Wolverine action figure in time, so I ended up taking a few photos with Deadpool in various situations. When I saw the TPC Deadpool Wolverine collab weekend announcement, I knew I had to include Wolverine in some way in my submission. After considering different options, I decided that using just a shadow of Wolverine would be a fair approach, as it wouldn't stand out too much. The scene from the actual film teaser trailer served as the perfect reference. I took a photo of Deadpool lying down and then edited the ground and added Wolverine's shadow over him. Used the silhouette of a Mafex Wolverine promo photo. Nice. How about that?
Really?
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. I also created a short animation from these assets, which you can check out in my original poster reels. Awesome. And then who is a real or fictional character that hasn't been made into an action figure yet? Tough question, as there have been so many characters already done in action figure form. I can only wish for more 1/12 scale versions, as some of the characters only produced in 1/6 scale. So only way of getting these is to making customs. I would say, that comes to mind like Arthur Morgan and John Marston. I'd love 1/12 versions of those guys.
Good.
Oh,
yeah.
Because they exist and they're beautiful 1/6. Yeah. Oh, I think that's Lynn Toys too, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
And then here we go. P.S. for everyone interested, I'm doing a JoJo Olympics crossover photo this week. Deadpool will invade this theme for one photo too. I just see, and this is what happens when I read these answers live on the internet. He was gonna give me early access to the photo for the stream, but I didn't say yes. I'm sorry, because I didn't know. I read them live. That's my fault. But definitely, guys, if you haven't checked out PropParetos.snaps, again, been on here before. Great account, great follow. So by all means, go check out, and then look forward to Deadpool invading a future Olympics post, toy post. And unboxing arts in the house. What's going on, buddy boy? How you doing, Art?
What's up, bud?
Saying something very kind to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Art. I'm looking forward to again. Is Art coming back to Legion's Con this year?
I want
to hang out. Yeah, get some more time with Art. He was a blast.
So yeah, he was saying, man, I wish I made it to San Diego Comic-Con. It would have been fun. Yeah, it definitely would have been fun having Art around.
That's all right. Our Sentinels inspired a mass amount of people this year, and I think it's going to only continue next year. And in the meantime, we'll just keep telling people to show up to LegionsCon because it's a blast.
A bigger house. Yeah, we need a bigger house.
It's true.
Did you guys talk about how nice it was just for some of the people that just pulled aside and said, "Hey, are you guys ToyDaddies? Like, thanks so much." Like,
we mentioned it very
incredible.
briefly, but it was a really cool moment whenever that happens.
Yeah.
What's up, Yimbo? You want me to share this?
Sure, if you would like. I have some photos. These are just from mine. So guys, just so you know, I made the Google folder tonight, so I'm going to share it with you guys if you want to, dump some stuff in. But these are just the photos that I was able to take. These are just some of the personal ones. I skipped over the toys. So there's Art with Toys. We had Rick on here. And there's MCU Collector. Oh god, this incredibly talented group of individuals here. So cool. Robo, looking forward to, again, these are all people that we're hopefully going to be having on here some future Wednesdays. There's Mayor Tim. There's Rick, Doom Dazed. What a fun. Oh, there's Toy Page with Shipwreck Yimbo, who was twerking thanks to D Amazing. That was the fish tacos that we had. Look at these gentlemen. This was so awesome. And then me and Machu. Machu. And there's our cooks from our breakfast stream, which you can still exclusively watch on Jay Shot's YouTube channel if you haven't subbed to him yet. It was a good time. It was a good time.
That was fun.
But yeah, I'm so happy. So peek behind the curtain. There was a giant wiener on that chalkboard. I'm so happy someone erased that before this picture.
Yimbo, you don't look happy in the photo. Do you miss the wiener?
He misses it.
Yeah. We erased it because somebody's kid was showing up.
It was a massive veiny. It was super bad. It was whoever
eyes on
it spent time as. Really, that was a lot of attention to detail. Here's Kit Bash Customs, and look, there's Chris. Is your heart skipping a beat right now?
I didn't see anyone else.
Fair. And there's
totally twinning
with Richie. I thought that was so cool. Again, we had Nose Rain on here before. That's the Turtle Ginsu shirt. That was just by chance. And I'm sorry, not all of us were like. This was just a cool thing that got pulled together randomly. I know you guys were like, damn it. This was taken. We asked the SHF booth, somebody there to like.
So bad that I was not in this picture, but at the same time, Kit Bash wouldn't be in there if I was in there.
Right.
I mean, is that when you were napping? That was like your epic nap? Yeah.
Like what?
You had the Odin sleep? Yeah.
I mean, you're represented. I'm wearing the Between Two Sentinels tee.
Yeah, right there. Right there. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, man. So good. And then I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. I just wanted, that was a little, personal yearbook to close out. Just mine. And again, I didn't take it. You guys have like Chris, I know you have pictures of us together and I'm sure we all do. I don't know. So we'll pool.
I don't know. Did we take one of the 5 of us together? I was trying to I was very bad about taking photos this year.
Yeah, John, it was not.
No.
I know.
Yimbo was actually scolding me. He was like,
"No." Because John, it's like the same thing as like being a dad, right? Where it's like, sometimes you gotta like, when it's the day to day, it's like, oh wait, I haven't taken a picture. Like they're only getting bigger, Like it's like, oh
yeah. Most of my photos were from Thursday.
Yeah,
the Hasbro breakfast on through when we left the con, and then apparently I didn't take many photos of people the other couple of days.
You know what though? It's because we were all enjoying the moment.
Yeah, we were like we were all just living together in the and shit. It was just all like So I really loved the vibe of our house. Like everybody in that house was so amazing, and it was just so chill. And that's why I was just apologizing to everybody that I was the obnoxious loud one. I didn't annoy anybody, right? Sorry.
If you broke my Wolverine, I would have been mad. But no, you were fine.
Yeah, I'm so happy the two of you. Oh my god.
Me and Matt instantly like, no.
What are you doing? What? Oh!
Look how sturdy it is.
Yimbo.
Wait, guys, you bet if I drop it from the balcony, we'll be okay. Yeah.
Don't Revoltech and White Claw. How about that?
He regenerates.
Don't
right?
Yimbo and don't Yimbo and Revoltech.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I'm happy I did capture was those photos of John, Chris, and Jason.
Those are really nice. Yeah.
And it made me realize like I should take pictures using my good camera of people.
Yes, I know. Yeah. I have to force myself that too. It's
People.
I know that because like, wait, you're not an action figure. My lens.
It's funny. You're like taking pictures of like your action figure. Somebody's like, "Hey, can you take a picture of me?" And you're like, "Put that down," and then you pick your phone up. And they're no, this is for toys only. Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, this is like macro lens. I don't know how I can use this on a human.
That's
Stay
fair.
Still.
Oh man,
Those shots were awesome, Chewy. Thank you for grabbing those.
Yeah, they're some of my favorites, and I really want to make a point whenever I go places with take my SLR and a non-macro lens. Like I brought the 50 millimeter one, but I think the only time I used it was for those 3 photos.
Oh, you only took 3 of them? I was hoping you took more. So
those ones, I got 2 more, but like they came out a little blurry, and I got a little too close to the pan.
Oh, you know what? I do have a photo of the 5 bus. Do you guys want to see it?
Of course.
Unite my toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread. Because next week we'll be right here. Your Toy Daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.